There you go.
And there I was, in an oven.
Okay, let me get this up to here.
There you go.
Oh, I thought you were going to laugh because the thing.
Yeah. Were you listening to the stream? We made jokes about that several times.
Oh, no, it was just,
Stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a stream about 5 minutes ago. It was great.
I like to hop in there. I had another friend that was trying to get popular on, or just was trying to stream on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
But he was playing I forget the name. He was a big
First-person
FPS
shooter?
Yes.
Yeah, like
FPS
Call of Duty
guy.
or something.
But he would play this, I think it was Rivals or something like that. Not Rivals, sorry, that's the new thing. But he would stream and he would have, like, I would hop into a stream just to, support a friend. And it would literally be me and, like, one other person. So it would be, like, 2 or 3 viewers. But then I went to look at the home screen for Twitch. If you go to browse, then you go to that specific game. I scrolled all the way to the bottom, and it was only showing people that had, like, 5 viewers.
Oh,
so I was
okay.
like, how do you even get seen if you're not even on the browse screen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well, you just...
I think you have to be hopping into other people's streams.
Well, I was talking to someone, like, you have to...
Like, come to
you
my
have
stream.
to put in, like... So it's like a whole algorithm, right? Mm-hmm. And you can quote me for like a buddy, a guy I know, he just started off on another platform, and he broke it down to me of like, okay, look, the first video, they put you on this kind of like a higher tier of sites, like views, like high traffic area, but after 2 days, it'll drop down to 0, and they'll put you in this other area. And you don't get any new unless the people that initially watched you follow you. Then it brings you back up to the higher tier. Then you have to put new release videos out, and it just rotates in. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting.
This is why I do this. It gives me an excuse to have you all over to play Magic.
Hell yeah.
Streaming it is just to kind of make it so that I can't be like, not tonight. And the slight hope of maybe one of us will win a Powerball. But with that said, welcome back to Frivolous Dreams, where we could be talking to a millionaire without knowing it yet. We've got tickets for tonight's drawing, so we have to play until then.
Ooh.
So be prepared for that.
Okay. Is that Eastern time, or?
It is. It's I think 10 or 11 o'clock Eastern time, so I think we've got to play to 7 or 8 o'clock.
Okay.
But today's January 11th, 2025, and I've got 3 guests because we've got a 4th microphone. We got James Sorenson from Farmers Insurance.
That's me.
Not State Farm.
That's correct. Farmers.
Josh Miller from First Step MMA, the partner of our previous episode, Rob.
Yep.
And then Wolfgang from here.
Hello.
Yeah, the camera's up, by the way. Oh, you've watched, James. You know what's going on.
That's right. I'm a fan.
So,
hey, that's your man.
You've kind of already talked about this,
Yeah.
but I do have a follow-up question for you.
Sure.
Do you miss our view?
Do I miss? Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, you're missing out. You should somehow figure out how to show this
I've got
view.
pictures of, like, for the episodes. It shows pictures of the view.
I mean, of course I miss this view. I used to just, butt naked, just come right out. First in the morning, just hanging dong.
Oh.
I mean, don't act like
So
you're
I take
not
you
doing
used
that,
to live
though.
here.
Oh,
Or you're a
I'm-
weird pineapple.
he used to
people.
live here.
No, I used to. I had this.
This was his
I had this
apartment.
apartment. Yep.
It's funny
This
'cause-
apartment, dude. This shit is awesome.
It's funny because he had this apartment, and the producer's grandmother was like, "You guys should buy a house. I've set you up with an appointment for a house showing." And we're like, "What?" Like, we started talking about this 3 days ago, and you're already having us look at a house. So she has us look at a house, and we're like, it's a nice house, a little small, but it's nice. And then, like, within a week, they're like, "Oh, James is buying it," and we're like, Patty, can we have his apartment?" So it was kind of funny how small town problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
real quick, what I'm drinking is Kyle's homebrew mead of local apples, pears,
And
grapes, and some honey.
honey. Yeah.
Yeah, really awesome mead.
The honey is not
which
local.
Kyle's actually going to be having another channel of him making mead and wine.
Yeah,
you should. I don't even do it, obviously, because you try to get me to, and I still haven't. Maybe I will. But I started watching someone else that does. I was like, whoa, this is fascinating. Kyle should do this. Whoa, I would watch that. Oh, and Kyle, that's for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
Did you put
it's
a
Baldur's
mat on
Gate
top
guy.
of the mat?
Yeah,
that's
it's an
already there?
Inception mat. It's a mat. I guess.
He just
mat.
gifted
Would you like a
me
mat?
Yeah,
Will
no, Matt,
Blade
I'll
of
use this mat.
Frontiers.
You sure?
Yes.
No sleeves.
I'm not sure if
no
you have
mats.
Yep.
Yeah,
These are
no,
very
I don't.
inexpensive
but,
cards,
I know where he's
so-
going.
Yeah, you're like Pete Rose.
And I got
Yeah,
like 50 of each of them.
I-
I was just happening through
think I'm
building a
good.
deck
Yeah.
last night, and I saw that card. It's like, wow, I bet Kyle would.
Yeah, well,
He probably
Sam's-
already has those cards.
Sam's trying to get me to build a new dice roll deck that revolves around. Is it the CEO guy? I think it's a CEO where if you roll a 4 or higher or a 6 or higher or something like that on any die, you get a 3/3 creature token
Oh,
forever.
that's pretty cool.
And it's like, and that includes if you're rolling a d20.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's like I could probably do that.
That's a good idea.
But speaking of Josh, I have a follow up here. How's school going? You crazy motherfucker. Can I have that charger? It seems to be wanting to die already.
It is going.
The blue wire, yeah.
It is going good. Oh, like my college
Yeah, you.
thing? Yeah, it's
you're
going good. I
doing
did
all
a
sorts of schooling.
psychology class that was so awful, but somehow I passed it the first try, where everyone else there was trying to pass it for about 3 months,
Oh, jeez.
and I passed it in about a week.
Well, that works.
Yeah, Western governors, they'll just give you your entire curriculum for your bachelor's, and you'll be like, well, I'm just gonna finish this in 6 months or 6 years. Oh, and I'm trying to do the former, so.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so if you have any weird child psychology questions, throw them at me.
Not yet.
No.
Because I already purged it.
It's like I took some
Delete.
It's gone.
I took some accelerated summer courses one semester, and it took like 2 years for me to go, oh yeah, that's what the subject was.
Yeah. And thank you, whoever was asking.
It was just I was trying to think of questions to ask, which
The chat.
Oh,
leaves us up
the
to
chat.
Wolfgang.
the chat.
Wolfgang,
Good luck.
we play games together outside of these games, and you've had more than one
Wanna play a
character
game.
that's a dog. Why do you make dog characters
I've
so
had
much?
one dog and one fox so far.
They're,
okay.
They're canine-esque.
Foxes are not in the canine species, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, but they're
Yeah.
dog-like. They're not cats. They're not lizards.
They're not dog-like
They're-
either. Foxes are not dog-like.
Yeah, they are.
No,
Okay.
they are not.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we vote?
We know where to get passionate about. So okay, how come those two characters? Like
I like making random characters. I find
So-
it fascinating.
it's got nothing to do with the bark or the yip.
No.
Okay.
I
Are
just
you guys
find
talking
it.
about D&D or what?
Kind
Yeah.
of. Rob runs a campaign kind of like D&D, but it's his own homebrew based on
MTG lore.
Magic the Gathering lore. So it's a cool crossover. I really like it because he doesn't have any rules.
Yeah.
He's got rules, but I intentionally am ignoring them because I sometimes get caught in rules, and then I can get stressed out being a rules lawyer. And it's like, if I don't know the rules, then I can't argue about them. So like every time he's like, roll this, and I'm like, remind me how to do that. Like,
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like we made the analogy the other day. It's like it's kind of like Seinfeld. Some campaigns, some episodes will just be in a restaurant, and
For the
ironically,
the whole
very
session.
like 2 days later, the entire session was in a restaurant.
Library, basically.
No, it was in a restaurant, and it was
Oh, yeah, that
hilarious. Kyle and I riffed off each other. I somehow had a sex with two witches, or maybe not. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Are you guys Seinfeld fans?
A little
No.
bit. Some episodes.
Kyle?
The good
I've
episodes.
like when I was like, younger, the family watched it, so
Okay.
you know, through proxy.
Well, dang. I thought you guys were going to be funny.
You thought we were gonna be funny.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing.
And I
one
think
of
if
these.
you've watched
They're
all
fine.
the Seinfeld,
I know. I thought I got
there's a higher
6,
likelihood
'cause-
that you might have a
1, 2, 3,
a
4,
higher-
little more.
6.
You might be a little more
Educated sense of humor.
person of culture.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Seinfeld is pretty awesome. I like how the first episode and last episode played into each other. They're just like checking out their buns, like, oh, whatever happened to this bun?
Yeah.
Like,
I think I
but
lost
they're
it.
in prison.
It is
Yeah.
the right date.
Terrible ending.
Okay, so the producer and I will just have to split one. So you're the new guest. You pick one for yourself.
Oh, there it is.
Big money, big
Pick
money,
one for
big
yourself.
money, big money. Okay,
one
manifest
for yourself.
destiny. I'm gonna win $10.
There's the other one.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool.
This is a $10.
Would you be willing to pick one
I'm gonna
for
say
the
these
producer
numbers and $10.
and pick one for myself?
This one is for you, Kyle.
And this one is gonna be for winning. So this one is mine. Let me go deliver this one. So obviously, since it hasn't been drawn yet, these could be winning tickets. They could not be. We'll only find out later.
Oh.
And then
But I'm liking 20 and 54. Those some
we're
good
gonna talk
numbers.
about the lottery first. The estimated jackpot as of yesterday was $263 million, which comes out to be $24,018.26 every day for 30 years. So the question I came up with today is, what's the first thing you'd go out of your way to buy? James?
That's a tricky one. I think I'd probably try to buy like a mega plot of land somewhere and have the.
Yeah, but
The family
that
live
takes
out
like
there?
a process. I mean, like
Well, you
they
asked
go,
me-
here's your first installment. What do you like? What's the first thing you're gonna go spend it on that you couldn't spend it on if you didn't win the lottery?
Impulse purchase. I mean, I guess. God, I really don't know because I don't like an impulse purchase. I like to have a. But this is a made-up scenario, so the answer doesn't really matter. So I will go with a boat, probably.
A boat? I know
Yeah,
where
'cause
one's
we're
for
here
sale.
in Cathlamet. We're here in Cathlamet. I guess I would have like a. I guess a boat.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
feel
sense.
I feel weird when people ask like, "Oh, you live on the river. You must really be a really good fisherman." I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
I don't really like fishing. if I'm being-
I
don't
fish.
either.
That's my
Yeah.
I
primary
don't have patience.
food source. Yeah.
I enjoy fishing with fun people. I'm not much of a fisher on my own unless I have something else to do. Like I had one really awesome summer of fishing where I didn't catch a single fish. It was during that expedited or whatever it is college courses.
Oh yeah.
I would literally I had a 50cc scooter, a hammock, and a beautiful summer, and I would just ride up to the river, set up the hammock, throw out a line, and then do my homework and my schoolwork, and then I'd not catch anything and just go home, and that's what I did every day.
See, fishing
Yeah,
doesn't
that ain't
sound appealing
fishing.
to me.
Yeah.
Saying like, "Hey, do you want to get hammered drunk on a boat with someone that you can have like a great conversation with?" I'm like, that sounds amazing. And meanwhile, you might catch something. Like, oh, okay.
Right.
There's a
yeah.
caveat.
Yeah.
I did go sturgeon fishing out here, probably like two seasons ago. I can't remember what season that you go sturgeon fishing, but that was
No idea.
That was pretty cool because the sturgeon are massive,
Yeah.
massive,
They get,
and they jump out of the water like freaking dolphins.
they can get up to like 30
They're
feet, I
huge.
think.
Have you ever been and seen the what's the guy's name? He's at he's up at the dam there in the gorge. I think his name is like Larry or something.
It's not George. It's
The
just
sturgeon.
It's not
well,
George
he's like
at the
100
gorge, is
plus. He's like 100 plus. He's very old.
Oh.
Google it. Pull that up, Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm curious. It's
Old
like
guy
what
that
gorge?
lives at hatchery.
No, it's an old sturgeon. It's not an old guy. It's an
Oh,
old
the
sturgeon.
fish is old.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
What's
Is it
his
like
name?
is it like chicken? Like their meat gets
Herman.
tougher?
Herman?
Herman.
Yeah. How old
The
is
sturgeon?
Herman the sturgeon.
Herman the sturgeon. Have you guys so clearly not
10
ever
feet
seen
long, 500 pounds.
500 pounds.
Wow, that's a lot.
10 feet long.
Is he a
And
catch
old.
and release state?
He's in a tank.
Well, if I could-
Oh.
Yeah.
he's caught and
How old
allowed
was he?
to live.
How old was he? How was the
It
whole-
didn't say. I'm sure I could click on.
You just made this?
Yeah, this is the.
It might be
one.
because I'm an alcoholic, but that was really good.
Well, here, have some more. Yeah, no, this is the rest of it's still processing, but this cleared so quickly. I
know, dude. Like, look at this thing.
I was like, sure, we'll bottle it, but
That's
we've
really
stirred it up
clear.
a bit. But yeah, like this is clearer. But anyways, so Wolfgang, what do you think you'd buy?
I'd send me and my girlfriend and our kids on a all expense paid vacation D20 cruise.
There you go.
D20 cruise.
Yes. It's a cruise that you're able to buy a little pass for that is specifically for D&D.
Oh wow.
So they have professional DMs, each one having their own play style. So you can go and choose what you want.
I think Ashley would hate that.
She wouldn't get the D20 part. She wants to go on a cruise. So
I wonder.
It's my sister-in-law.
I wonder what the
Yeah.
pay rate is for a professional DM.
probably not a lot, but you get a free
I don't
cruise.
know. I feel like someone would ante up some good cash.
I wonder how long it's going to be before that's replaced by AI. You could play Dungeons and
I think
Dragons
it
with
already is.
ChatGPT.
I think it already is. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What about you, Josh? What do you think you'd
Ooh.
spend that money on?
So-
First thing first.
Yeah. So, what would I impulse buy 24 grand worth of?
Well, you know.
No,
like-
I like mine better.
Okay. Okay.
Really old video games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a specific one you'd be looking for?
Mm,
GoldenEye.
no, already got it.
No? Oh, all right.
Yeah. Probably just a bunch of modded N64 games.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like what me and my kids all play together as a family now. It's been pretty cool.
I even though I try to be a really nice guy, I do have intrusive thoughts. So my first answer to that question was gifts for all my coworkers. Every single one of them, and the gifts would definitely give away how I felt. Like some of them, they'd probably get like, you know,
Bag
some-
of turds.
well, not I wouldn't be that aggressive, but it's like you could totally buy
Cat poop
somebody who
coffee.
seems to always
Well, I
remember
got this
facts incorrectly and in their favor, a voice memo recorder so that they could get it right instead of the way they want to remember it.
Oh.
Or, you know, you could buy somebody who's divorced and short heels and be like, it could be for your wife, could be for you. But anyways, the more kinder answer is definitely Jeep parts. I was watching videos today and it's like, oh God, I wish that I had the money to where I don't need to worry about breaking shit.
Was that your Jeep
Well, I think
at
that's Jeep, isn't
Napa?
Yeah. It turns out changing the spark plugs on the 3.6 is a 3-hour job that involves taking like the intake.
The intake, it's
all
hidden
apart.
behind
It's
it.
like,
It's a
oh my
pain in the
God.
butt.
And I don't have a garage, so I was like, I'm gonna pay them to do it.
No.
But
Are you gonna play Alexios?
yes.
Okay.
Next step is to hand out some booster packs. Now remember,
Don't
Wolfgang.
open.
the opening is at the end, okay? So
Can you handle that?
Maybe.
Thank you.
Gotta open it right now.
don't thank me. This is your paycheck.
I love the.
Can you
I have a
pick one for
commander
me,
from
please?
this. I have a precon out of this.
Can you pick
Oh,
one
you-
for
It's very nice.
the producer? And this one is up
Producer,
for
I
grabs
picked
later.
yours, so you're welcome.
Producer.
The one that you purchased with your money.
I won't frisbee it to you this time. Okay. So now to talk about magic, I thought of another question. Do you have a favorite set and why? Let's go this way. Do you have a
Oh.
favorite set?
Believe it or not, I don't know enough about it to give you an answer to that.
I don't know. I mean,
No.
okay.
Lost Caverns of Ixalan.
I've never heard of that one.
Dinosaur
It's
man.
lots of dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
And I love
Boy.
my dinosaurs.
Not foxes or dogs. Okay.
Anyone have water I can throw on him?
I'm sure is Gonti out of that?
Yes.
Salon?
Gonti's.
Well, that'd be
Aether
funny.
Works?
Well, I'm sure they have ones from
Yeah,
there,
probably
but I don't
reprinted
know
or
if
something.
that specific one that is on display right now is from
Oh,
it.
that's
Here.
Galda.
Can you see
That's Galda. I thought it was Gonti.
Galta, yeah.
Let me see it.
Oh,
Prime
I've
Hunger.
always
I
said
can tell by
Gonti.
the. No,
Gonti.
that one is not from Lost Caverns. I can tell because of the symbol.
Yeah.
Man, I remember I was reading
Hey,
to my
Crimson-
kids the Three
Crimson
Musketeers.
Vow,
the whole book,
Innistrad
right?
Crimson Vow is another one. Not Midnight
Crimson
Hunt.
Vow,
Crimson
really?
Vow.
I'm gonna give away my age a little
Vampires.
bit. My favorite is Ice Age, just because it was the first set that I remember them going, "Oh, they're not making it anymore," and I went, "What?" And so that forever got locked in as like limited edition. You can't get these anymore. They're now my favorite.
Don't they
I
have
was
the
like 14 at the
Snowlands or
time.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw.
Snowlands.
I think I got some random stuff from that and something.
They did
I was like, this is the worst card I've ever seen. What
They
is
did
this?
re-release Snow-Covered Lands recently-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's-
But yeah,
smoked salmon?
No, thank you.
Ice Age comes from an era before they
When the
changed
when
the way they
planet was
make
covered
it.
in ice.
No, well, what it is back then they went, "Hey, here's a bunch of cards, figure it out." Now
Yeah.
they go, "Here's a bunch of cards that are specifically designed to synergize." And it's a different aspect because back then you had to really try to find a good combo. Now it's kind of like just pick one.
Yeah.
Also, back then it was like if you wanted a 3/3 creature, it cost you 4 mana. If you wanted a 3/3 with first strike, it's 5 or 6 mana. That's it. Now it's like 2 mana, you get a 2/3 flying first strike lifelink, and it's like what?
Or a 1-mana 6/6 flying lifelink.
Yeah, exactly.
Sarah's Ascendant.
They kind of followed Dragon Ball Z a bit, where it's like
I'm not a
keep
big
getting
fan.
stronger until you go,
Yeah.
wait, hold on, we can't get any stronger.
Yeah.
Get a new planet.
It kind of reminds me of like, I mean, a lot of sports in general. Like think about NBA where they score like a crazy amount of points and they don't really care about defense quite as much.
Yeah. Then you got
So
hockey.
it's like
Yeah.
as we've gotten older, or just the new generations that come, whatever it is, that there's a lot more interest in like, oh, I like to have a 20/20 creature out for 2 mana cost, and
I've never been.
Who
a
knows where
fan
that will
of
That
lead
sounds like an
basketball.
awful deck.
I wonder who's
do
deck
you have
that
a favorite
reminds
set?
me of.
I mean that's hard for me to
I haven't
say
told
because
him
I
about my new
don't
Oh, you should.
really. I think I'm
You should
really
play that
excited
one,
for the
not this one.
Innistrad remastered set.
I think it would
Okay.
work well.
Just
with one-on-one.
because it's funny that he
It's
said Crimson
not
Vow is
one-on-one.
his favorite set because
That's the only one I can
That's
play
a part
all
of
day.
it, right?
no, Edgar is not in there, but that was when I first got into
There are
Magic.
some
I was like,
in
ooh,
Innistrad Crimson Vow.
Yes.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did they
there
release
was.
the,
well, yeah,
the
but
full
not
set
the
yet?
Commander version or whatever.
You mean the Planeswalker version?
No, I mean the Commander Edgar Markov.
As long as he's a legendary creature, he can be a commander.
Yeah, but I'm talking about just the specific Edgar Markov. I don't know. I think it's only in Innistrad.
Well, the remastered is going to have specific ones from all of the 4 sets of Innistrad, so he could be in there.
No, he's in there.
You're sure?
Yeah, but I thought it was interesting that he said Crimson Vow because when I first got into Magic, I was like, ooh, vampires. Vampires are cool. That was
I
the
like
first deck that I bought.
vampires in
and
the
then-
old school vampires, but
Talking about this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a few of him
Oh, cool.
where'd they go?
stolen when all my cards were stolen
Oh.
before I met you guys.
That's
That
sad.
sucks.
I know.
But anyways, that was the first deck that I bought was a Crimson Vow. What's his name? Strephon. That was the first precon I ever had.
I know.
And when I first got into Magic, it was with like the guys that I play with, you know, Sean and Hank and Nate, and they were all terrified of this vampire deck that I had. But
I don't know at all what
really-
it feels like for people to fear you.
yeah, but that was right from the jump, and it was, you know, it was good because now I think back on that deck, I think that deck kind of sucks, and I think that set kind of sucks a little bit too.
Well,
But I like vampires, but I really like this set as well because I have a commander that is pretty sick. I forget what her name is, but she's from this set. Enchanter's deck, and I'm still trying to. I mean, I have freaking 14 decks, but I'm still trying to find different things and play them. And
My
That's
hard
what's
part,
cool about it. It's just so
Yeah.
creative.
Yeah.
Like,
my hard part is
got a
taking
new
them
deck for
apart.
you guys.
Like I
tonight.
literally
Yeah,
threw
me
this
too,
one together
but-
today.
I have a few decks. Like I have a Cranko deck that you just can't really play that because nobody will let you play it.
Well, yeah,
which
the
I
second you put
completely-
Cranko
I
out.
completely understand.
Second,
What's
you
Cranko do?
Cranko
You
mob
tap
boss.
him, and he creates copies of all goblins that you control. So
Oh, okay.
Not
pretty
copies.
quickly.
Creates tokens equal to the amount of goblins you control.
Yeah, that guy.
But
It matters.
Semantics.
It
It's not
matters.
copies. It's the other
that,
word
like,
used
I
for
don't-
copy.
I just could never
No.
play that. And
You
that's
create
nothing
tokens.
against because if I was playing against it, I would
create
do the
one
same
red-
thing. But
Right.
one
it
red
just
goblin
sucks.
creature
'cause
Right.
token.
When I
hard
first got
part-
into Magic, I was like,
Equal to the
"Ooh,
amount of goblins
throwing
you
goblins.
control."
That seems fun." Like,
Right.
That
Is
is
my,
what it is.
my problem
There's a
is
difference
it's
between
like
copying
I
and doing
understand
that.
that
Yeah.
that Alexios can be a game changer if nobody starts getting going. But I also know that as soon as Alexios gets killed, somebody else is going to just be like, "Hey, by the way, you're all dead." And it's like, why are you focusing on Alexios, who's going to drop off very quickly, when
Yeah.
we all know that this person's about to have 17 5/5 flyings that with vigilance. Like,
well, that's I feel like why he's also a problem is because he is very distracting.
he is very
And you
distracting.
I
have
don't even know
mean,
what
you
he
have to
does.
deal with him.
Hey, Kyle.
And
Yeah.
you can take. I mean, what he does is he comes out, and then
On my
end of his turn,
Yeah.
Kyle passes.
Oh,
it,
that's what. Okay.
and it gets a +1/+1
That's the
counter
commander you were telling me about.
every single
Okay.
time. So it's just
Yeah.
It's not the worst. Like I don't mind it. It just makes for a quick.
What it is
game.
it's like if he can get played quick, he could end the game. But after turn 6, if he's not already gone around the table once, you're probably going to be able to kill him, just like that. Because you know, like if you get super lucky and you get him out second turn, third turn, everybody's fighting with an 8/8 or 9/9 trample. You know, because you get him on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
But if he comes out on sixth turn, it's like he's just a 4/4. You know, it's like everybody's gonna have a blocker.
Mm-hmm.
But are you?
Trying to see how live this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any chats yet. No. James
No,
James,
I'm not in the chat room.
James
so.
ain't in the chat room, so nobody's.
Well, you know why no one's
participating.
in the chat, Kyle?
Why?
Because you don't interact with the chat. So
Well,
people come.
Look at how hard it is to read it way over there.
Well, I'm trying to give you constructive criticism.
I know,
So if
and-
you do want to, like, if
We
someone
gotta-
comes in and says, "Oh, cool magic," you got to say, "Oh,
Yeah, I gotta
Thanks
figure
for
out how
showing
to get it to be bigger. If I could make it bigger but still on that screen, it'd be fine. But it's that's why I was like, could you try to talk in caps lock?
yeah."
Yeah, that would be cool too. Like a little like flashing light bulb, like, hey, look over here.
Yeah. Well, shoot, how many phones do you have going in this operation?
Well, today just
and
one.
you could also just open up. On
Yeah,
there,
well,
right?
this died yet last episodes, but hey,
And
hey, no
as the
doing that.
streamer, don't you get to? Is that the view that like most streamers have on dual monitors? Are they like, playing on whatever they're playing on one, and then they always have this one up, and that one shows their chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, normally, but our second monitor is over there. Figure out how to read that one.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even harder. But anyways, Josh, what are you doing over there?
He's getting some water.
Well, I put sriracha and mango sauce on
You wanna
some
grab another
smoked
bottle?
salmon, and that was amazing. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Oh, yeah.
Well, we had kind of a
cherry plum.
low showing
Okay.
last night.
The bottle opener is behind you on the one more over. It's gonna be red.
What the hell is that thing? It looks is that like a mini dishwasher?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's a mini dishwasher. So that
How's that work?
well,
Nice.
How
I-
expensive was it?
it was a Christmas gift from her. I don't know how much it was, but we got 2 of them, and we just sent one back because they failed to send the first one, and then they did send the first one. But yeah,
In college, we had one of those.
Thank you.
Dishwashers that wasn't attached, you had to attach it with a hose to the
Oh,
sink
The
itself.
sink, the head, you screw it in.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah. That was college days.
This one
there.
can do that, but because it's got the pull-down nozzle, it doesn't have an attachment option, so we just have to fill it with
Pitcher.
a pitcher, aka we just stick the hose up there and fill it manually, and then
Nice.
it's done. But let's move on to some mini games if you want.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No.
All right. So the first game is an easy one. Oops.
Are you sure that's what you said last time?
Spell hippopotamus.
Spell hippopotamus. No, this one is
Anonymous.
is simple. I do need to get the score sheet ready though. All right, we'll go James, Wolfgang, and Josh. All right.
Spells
So,
your guys' names.
well, yours
What's
is a lot
my
longer.
initials?
So this game's called What Color Is It? And it's a blitz game, which means you don't have to wait to answer. You shout it out as soon as you think you got it right.
No buzzer.
No buzzer. But if you get it wrong, you lose a point.
Okay. So this
Okay.
is trivia.
Kind of. I'm going to say the name of a card, and then you guys have to tell me what color it is or lose the point.
Or if it's colorless.
That is included on it. Okay, so the first one's Farmstead.
Green.
Yeah. I would say green. Sure.
You all lose a point. It's white.
Oh. I thought only he would lose a point.
You all said green.
Yeah, but he said first.
Yeah, I said first.
No,
I
it's
get
the
it.
first
buzzed in.
person to get it right gets the point.
Okay.
What if I don't say anything? Do I lose a point?
No. Round 2. Flame Javelin.
Red.
Red.
There you go.
Red.
Got a red first person right gets the point.
Yeah. See, now he can ride our coattails.
Nicol Bolas the Ravager.
Black.
Multicolored.
Black is the first correct answer. It is black, blue, red.
So he's multicolored.
Yeah, but he beat you to it.
Oh, I
But there's
didn't know
it's not
multicolored.
one
It
color.
is-
It is not one color.
According to the rules, it counts as a black card.
Yeah, Wolfgang.
But it counts. But you can't
It-
just pay with black to summon him. You got to play with all three.
If it's protection from black, it counts. It's a black card.
Yeah, Wolfgang.
Multicolored.
It is multicolored. Black is
I
included.
chose
That's a cheap answer.
to
Multicolored
not
can be
respond.
anything.
No.
Yeah, any combination.
That's fair.
That might
Wait,
work.
so we
Thanks,
all got
producer.
minus,
Yeah, from the
Yeah,
first
from
one
the
because you
first
all
answer.
said green.
but I answered the next one correctly. But I didn't.
It's
get
the
it
But you
first.
didn't
The
get it
first
first.
person gets the point.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is horseshit.
Generator servant.
Colorless.
Colorless.
It's not right.
Oh, damn it. I see what you're doing. That's what I was going to do before.
Is it
but I'm
black?
too impulsive.
Well, you can't answer again.
Yeah.
I could answer, but I'm not going to.
Okay, it's red.
Huh.
Smart decision by me.
Shrink.
Shrink. Oh, that feels
Green.
like a blue one to me.
That is green.
Fully
So,
grown.
if
So
I'm
you're
doing
saying
this
that I
right,
got it.
Growth.
No, I got it wrong, so I get another
Classification.
one minus.
why did you say? Did
said
you say
blue.
something
I said
for?
blue.
He
I
said
thought-
blue.
Blue.
Oh,
said
I didn't
blue.
hear you. Thanks for being honest.
Sure.
So, by my math,
Who's the
James,
winner?
you're out of it. We got one more to
Yeah.
go, but James, you can't.
Well, double
well,
or
no.
nothing.
If he
Double or
doesn't
nothing.
answer, you get it wrong, and you get it right. It's a tie. Lifeline.
White.
Lifeline. Oh, it's not white. So
Not white.
Lifeline feels so freaking. That feels so white to me as well, but it's not. So
Obviously.
I don't think we had a blue spell, so I'm gonna go with blue. Yeah. Oh, that's another minus.
Do I have to
I thought you
answer?
were. I thought you were cumulatively.
It's colorless.
Mm.
So,
Me and Josh.
but that I don't have another one to go, so I don't know how to call
Josh
that
and
one.
I,
You
actually.
failed, Kyle.
What are
That
the
was the
three
last-
colors in
last
mine?
one.
You want the randomizer?
White, blue,
Nah.
and green.
I got other options.
Have you played this? The old Walls deck?
think
Oh,
so.
you're playing your walls deck?
I'm sad that you guys have all played it.
I think
but-
so. Yeah.
A walls deck?
Yes.
I don't
His
I don't
walls
remember
become
playing a
so
walls
his
deck.
walls end up dealing damage equal
To
to their
Toughness.
toughness instead of power, and can attack.
Okay.
I built a new deck.
I built a new deck
This
too.
can be interesting.
I modified Alexios, so hopefully it'll work better.
Yeah, since I gave you that card.
Okay. So the second game is less black and white. I'm the judge. Keep in mind, know your audience. It's called Rename That Card.
That's a penis joke.
I'm going to read you the name of a card, and I'm just going to summarize what it does. In this case, it's a pretty short summary.
And we have to tell you the
Then
name
each of
it?
you have to come up with a new name for it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The card is Wrath of God, and it does all creatures in play are buried, aka destroyed. Think about it. When you come
All
up
creatures are buried?
with yeah,
Buried.
it's called
Buried.
Wrath of God.
Yeah.
So, when you think you got a good new name for that card,
You don't like history.
Pull of the Underworld.
Pull of the Underworld. It's creative. I like it. Is that your official answer?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget.
I like Buried Alive, but I feel like that's already a card.
That is a card.
Divine O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. I wanted to try and think of something funny, but it's very hard to be that quippy, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I went with the
I could do it. I mean,
opposite.
I'm up for a challenge,
well,
but it's difficult. Sometimes it, you know.
are you
Okay.
gonna stick with the buried alive or?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was, again, one answer. So
No, like-
just give me my -1. I'll take it. It's fine.
This one doesn't have a negative. It's
Yeah,
just,
that game's
it's
done.
j- yeah,
Apparently,
this is a new game.
There wasn't enough questions to keep going.
Kill Bill. There you go.
Kill Bill. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do
feel
like
like
Pull
Pull-
of the Underworld.
I feel like that's already a card.
It's not.
I know, but it sounds real cool.
It sounds really
Like
good.
Divine O.J. Simpson.
At least I don't think it's a real card.
I get the idea of trying to
Yeah, it wasn't great.
be funny, but Kill Bill. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I just don't know enough about the movie, other than the fact that there's
Well,
yellow
someone gets buried alive.
jumpsuits.
What the main... the
Drag to
heroine-
the Underworld is a card.
The
Oh.
heroine.
Pull to the Underworld is not. There's
Okay.
Wait, Rescue. Then there's the cookbook.
How good is you guys' knowledge of card names across the entire board?
1.
Are they newer or older?
Doesn't matter. You have to think of them.
Oh,
So
okay.
the third game is called Spelling Bee
Yeah.
because I couldn't remember ABCD's nuts, which is what Doug Benson calls it in his podcast. So I've made a list of card names. You'll each get a letter to try and think of a card that starts with that letter. If your guess matches mine, you win. And if nobody matches, then nobody wins.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you what the acronym is, and then you guys have to try to make your guesses to figure out if you can guess the same card as me. There is a loose pattern, but it wasn't as easy to come up with a pattern as I expected. So the acronym is Pestilence. Since you're the new guy, I'll have you start.
That's so
So-
many letters.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. We'll go through it one at a time. So, think of a card that starts with a P.
Oh, I get it. I get what he's doing.
Starts with a P.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, I have only been playing for, I think, 3+ months, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have all of them down.
You can also just guess something that sounds like a magic card, and it
I mean,
could be.
Pestilence is a card in itself, is it not?
It is. It's
Yes.
one of my favorite.
So that would be my guess.
Okay, so I picked Plague Rats.
Oh,
I was
Plague
thinking
Rats.
Pyromancer or Pyroceratops.
E, sir.
I have no idea.
Pass?
Yeah, pass.
Talk yourself through it. E. Like,
There's. I can't think of any ones. that
try to
start
think of it
with
this
E.
way. Try to think of a color and then an E. Maybe that'll help jog your memory. Because, like, you know,
Yeah, think
I can
green.
think of, yeah, like,
I think green.
I'm just trying to think of how to make your memory work.
I mean, there's one card, but I highly doubt it's that I can think of. The
Just
green.
say it.
Elder Gargaroth.
That is not what I picked,
Yeah,
but
I
it
don't
is.
think so.
It is a.
It's
it
a
is-
stupid
yeah.
card.
Mine's S.
Endemic plague is what I
Endemic
picked.
plague. Never heard of it.
S.
Sword to plowshare.
I picked sanguine bond.
Oh.
T, sir. That includes anything that starts with the.
I had one, and it was in my brain, and it flashed like that, and then it was instantly gone.
It's funny how when I listen to podcasts, I'm like, how do you not know the answer to this? And it's like, well, now you're here on the mic, and it's like, yeah,
God.
you got
T.
a little bit more
Um,
pressure, but
oh. No, see, I was thinking of Chaos Warp, but I thought it was Time Warp for a second. But
No.
that's not a thing.
That's a Tim Curry
mean-
film.
Yeah.
Just-
And then I was thinking of Impact Tremors, but that's an I.
yeah.
Tranquil Cove. That's what you're thinking of.
Terramorphic
the
Expanse.
The land card, correct?
I picked terror. Terror. I.
Oh,
Terror is.
Is that the one that goes in
old-
your graveyard and you get...
No, it's an old
why
kill
can't
card.
you give me a P? I got a perfect name for a P.
Because that was the first.
I know. I. Um.
There's a theme I forgot about, but... I don't know that many Magic cards.
I don't know.
I can
Oh,
hardly
what have we
read
done
my
so
own
far?
I can
Like,
hardly
what
read
was
my
the
own
answers been so far?
I don't know.
Plague rats, endemic plague, sanguine bond, and terror.
Something to do
They're
with
all black cards.
Life loss?
no.
They're all black.
They're all black,
Yeah.
and they're...
I don't know any cards that start with I. That's sad.
Orator.
Orator? That's an O.
No, he's
I know.
thinking about Impassioned Orator, and that's a white card.
Nah, I wasn't thinking of that. I was just thinking of Orator.
Sure, Impassioned Orator. I know it's not the answer, but
I picked Ichor Explosion.
Oh, how did you not know that?
How did you not know that?
Mine's L.
L.
Okay, I had a card, but now that we figure out it's black, that card doesn't make any sense.
What's gonna come to me?
You're going to get an
E?
E.
Yeah.
what am I gonna get?
Oh,
It's probably in my black deck because a lot of these cards have been. And in yours too.
I'll give you a small hint. I don't think it is. I don't think I've seen any of you guys play this
Loot.
card. But when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah,
L?
I'm picking that one.
Yeah, L, like Living Death.
good
That
guess.
sounds like a card.
Good answer.
Could
Good
be.
Sounds like a
By
card.
the way, both of your talk throughs are magic cards. Time Warp is a card, but it's
Ooh.
blue.
Oh,
But I
was
picked
thinking
Lab
Chaos
Rats.
Warp.
Lab
Rats.
Oh, rats.
All right,
Oh.
Don't you
I
have
have
lab
L.
rats?
No, I have
I
E.
think
Oh.
so.
E.
Exquisite blood. Exquisite,
B-O-N-D.
because it's the sanguine bond and the
Exquisite Bond?
No, it
Blood.
can't be. It's sanguine.
Blood.
I think
Bond.
you're
Blood?
correct.
Bond. I
It's
think-
blood, but I picked Endemic Plague.
Oh, I was thinking
well.
Extinction.
Thanks for the context clues.
Big
They
dog
really
blues.
helped. I thought we were on to
and-
something there.
Necropanther.
I don't. Is that,
That
an
sounds like a
actual
rock.
panther?
That is an actual Magic the Gathering card.
sounds
I
like a
picked No
sex
Mercy.
thing.
Sounds like an '80s metal band.
Yeah, it does. Wait, what letter am I?
C,
Uh,
as in cat.
Is there a cosmic cat card?
Cartoons
It's a
Monument
black-white.
or
I'm not
something?
sure about if that's an
no, wait,
unblued
wait.
one or
Oh,
not.
wait.
Necropanther.
C? It's a C.
That sounds like a band.
At
It's a mutate card.
Maybe sound it out.
Cancer penguin. I don't know.
Cancer.
Krovax the Cursed.
Yeah, well, I've got that.
Never heard of that.
I like cancer
Which
penguin.
means
Of
it's an
course.
E back to you, sir.
Another
Oh.
E.
It's a penguin with no hair.
I feel like there's like a exquisite vampire or something along those lines.
Probably.
I don't know, Kyle. I don't know.
Make something up.
Exquisite vampire.
I picked Endemic Plague.
Okay.
I feel like you've said that already.
He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, 3 times. I picked it for all 3 E's, hoping somebody would go, wait, he had 2 already.
Is there another
Yeah.
E coming up?
No.
Oh, fine.
That finished the word, right?
Yeah, that finished the word.
No one got anything.
But
Okay, so,
So far, I'm in the lead.
alright, so since you guys tied for the first one. and
Rochambeau?
I won the second
He won
one.
the second one.
You guys should totally kiss.
No one got the third
Whoever
one.
quits on the kiss.
I've got one
Wolfgang
more.
wins.
I got one more game
you
lined
win.
up. This is another
no,
blitz
we
round.
win.
Yeah.
This is another blitz round, which is super simple. Remember, you don't have to chime in or anything. You just have to say it as soon as you know the answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
we
called the
understand.
card name game.
Card name game. Ah, yes, the card name game.
Yes, the
Good.
card name game. It's the simplest game. All you have to do is say the name of the card completely and fully and correctly.
And the flavor text.
Are
Nope.
you giving us
Just the card name.
You're giving us
The
what it
card
does.
is pain magnification.
Pain magnification.
See,
Oh.
see how easy it is? So,
You
Wolfgang won the mini games. So, that means that...
I was just waiting to say endemic plague.
now that you mention, I totally should have done
You
that.
should have.
You're
That would
right.
have been perfect.
Stop popping up, keyboard. Okay. So, that means that now we're moving on to the game playing part.
Okay.
So, for 3 guests, I made a cheat sheet. The losers of the mini games play each other to the death to earn a chance to dethrone the winner of the mini games. So you 2 play against each other,
good.
and the winner plays against him, and then whoever wins the second game gets the booster pack.
Then we're playing this?
Yep, you versus James.
What if we all just played?
We'll get there. We'll get there. So the first set of games is for the booster pack.
Okay.
The second game where all 4 of us play is going to be for the lottery ticket.
Are we drawing 7 or 10?
I would assume 7.
Okay.
I don't know. Kyle, which one are they doing?
7. Yeah.
Whose dog is that?
The neighbors.
Yeah, they got a...
Who?
Our neighbors.
Oh, them over there.
Story,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, our? Oh yeah, you do share a building with me.
And both my neighbors have a dog.
Okay.
Those ones and Deborah.
Oh yeah.
See.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Deborah.
Ugh, Deborah.
So the first one I get, I can draw 7 again, right?
Oh, mulligan?
Actual mulligan?
Yes, you can mulligan once for free. After that, it's
6.
1 less card.
Okay.
So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why'd we put the
You're
wine in
screwed.
front of the person that doesn't drink it?
I don't know. But so the reason I wanted to try to get 4 guests is that I feel like if there's 2 people not playing, it's more likely to lead to conversation. So the pressure's on, Wolfgang.
Yeah, keep
Don't
it up.
look at me.
Socially
Is this the
awkward,
one
yeah.
that has?
I'm
Just
always
had
socially awkward.
new neighbors move in, and I saw Chris was helping them move. Chris Hokanen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was sticking my head out there trying to be like, what's up with the new neighbors?
Did you recognize the new neighbors?
No, I did not.
Small town things. New neighbors to the neighborhood.
Yeah, and they seem like, I think my wife saw them and they looked to be a younger couple, so that's cool.
Where is the life counter that I'm used to? Here it is. Install. This one's the slower
So
phone.
I just have to take this one, I guess.
Oh. Zoning out. I was like, what?
I probably should have taken my first one.
So
I am spoiled by the freaking Minnesota.
Yeah, I
feel
I
free
kinda
to
like
eat
it.
those if you want them.
What's
It's-
that?
Santa's cookies.
They're not raisinets.
Is it deer shit?
It's cookie
I don't get this
dough
card, it's
covered
safe.
in chocolate.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting in that.
Okay, well, I have one
Um,
land, so that's gonna go. Who's going first?
Oh, hey, I have that one too.
Yeah.
You can go first if you want.
They were a gift from
And I draw a
Sam.
card because we're playing.
And
Commander.
every
Heads
time I
up.
look at them, I think of
Only
raisinets,
multiplayer.
and then I get disappointed.
Okay, well, I'll play a
Even in
Terramorphic
Commander.
Expanse and sack it and look for a
Oh, my turn.
land card. Yeah.
While you're doing that, I'll play Mountain, and then I'll say go.
Okay.
Riveting beginning.
Haha!
Always is.
It's funny because when you play constructed, if you don't have something to do with your first land, it's like, oh, that sucks, bro.
What do you mean have something to do with your first land?
Well,
Like
in
that's
constructed, it rarely gets past turn 5. Like
Oh.
if you're not killing somebody on turn 5, then your deck is too slow.
my turn.
Yeah. Is that like the standard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's, the difference between. Why am I going to close that? Keep eating them, please.
Okay, I'm gonna tap a green,
But
and I'm gonna
that's
play a wall.
A different style, because when you get
got
60
reach, it's a
cards and 4 of
0-3.
each,
My turn?
Yes, sir.
Defender 0-3.
Okay.
Wall of
Play a
Vines.
mountain?
Reach. Green is one of those colors where it's like, sometimes it's all flying, but most of the
I'll
time
tap
it's
2.
not flying.
I'll play Environmental Scientist, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle, gain 2 life. Your turn.
I'm not playing the same deck, right? This is something new, Josh.
Something new.
Something new.
I've played this deck.
Last night.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Let me take a look at your commander here. Felden of the Third Path. Create a token that's a copy of target creature card in your graveyard, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. It gains haste,
Okay, I'm gonna
sacrifice it at
tap
the
these
beginning.
two. Play this
It's like
wall.
a one-time.
This is this wall has
Delete it.
hexproof, but this prevents all non-combat damage that would be dealt
You have
to
hexproof.
other creatures you control.
You have hexproof.
I have hexproof.
Not the wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
my turn.
Yet. No.
Yet.
I'll play
So he's
another
playing
mountain.
red, which traditionally is notorious for direct damage, and you just said no.
Yeah, that's
But
why.
in Commander, because it tends to be a multiplayer game,
I'll tap 3. I'll bring out
direct
my
damage
commander.
is less popular.
I can pay 3, tap him, create a copy of a creature in my graveyard for the turn. Then it goes back to the end. Your turn.
You love your graveyards, don't you?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
he
you know what'd be
does.
interesting? That same exact deck I have, but red.
Oh God.
Josh is in the lead by 2.
Do you have any artifacts or enchantments out there? No.
Sounds like somebody's got a destroy spell.
I need some blue.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
'cause
gonna
you're
be in
3
trouble.
color.
I'm gonna be in trouble.
It's always tough with 3 or more color deck is getting the right color combo. That's why I was running into mana issues.
I'm gonna
with
pass
Alexios,
my
even
turn.
though he's only one color. Because I had too many
Well, I'm just
6,
trying a
7
lot
or
of
8
mana. and
mana
not
cost
Great cards.
stuff.
Creatures.
So we took out some stuff and put in some lower cost stuff and more mana
I'm going
artifacts and
to
stuff. So hopefully
Nice.
that helps.
Ever-flowing chalice is a good one. You're able to put counters
Tap
on
2.
it.
I'm going to play.
And then you're
Fissure
able to
Wizard.
tap 1 mana to remove
When
all
he
the
enters the
counters,
battlefield, you
and
may
it
discard a
taps
card.
for
If you
that
do, draw a
many
card. I'll discard
mana.
this and draw a card.
Colorless.
And then I
Monday,
will say go.
Monday, I've got cards coming in
Nice.
to finish my Phoenix deck, which has Black Market, I think it's
Okay,
called.
I'm gonna choose blue.
Which, whenever a creature
that.
dies, it gets a counter, and then at the beginning of your first main phase, you get 1 black mana for each counter on it.
And
So,
then
obviously-
I gotta
Yeah.
pass my turn.
It's going to also include Pestilence. And then the whole idea of the deck is
Okay.
everything
We'll play
takes
Mountain.
damage, destroy all. Everything takes damage, destroy all. So
I'm
that,
going to
that black market gets boosted, and then I just be like Pestilence for 37.
tap 4 to bring him out. He's a 1/5 reach. Pay 2 tap. Sacrifice him. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only as a sorcery. And I'll say go.
Okay.
04 wall, 03 wall versus 3 small red creatures.
No, one's a 1/5.
That's small. It only does 1 damage.
For now.
Like, my brain doesn't think a creature's big until it's 4 or 5 or more. Like, 4/4 is like, meh. 5/5 is like, uh-oh. 6/6 and bigger, it's like, oh, damn, that's a big one.
My
about a
strategy
10-10?
might help you out, James.
Or an 8/8.
What's that?
I said I think my strategy might help him out, but
I'll just pass my turn.
okay.
Rough. Is what dogs do.
Yeah. They do go rough.
So,
I'll play a Dragon Speaker Shaman. All my dragons cost 2 less to cast. And then I'm going to...
I appreciate the mustache.
I'm shaving soon.
Oh, well, fine. Never mind, I take it back. What took so long to shave in the first place, then?
Lazy.
Tap 2 additional
That's why I don't. That's why I have the
cost to
beard,
cast
because
this
I don't want
card,
to shave.
discard a card, then draw 2 cards. I will discard this. Draw 2 cards. So I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And I will say go.
Okay.
Did you go to the clubhouse yesterday?
I did not.
No.
No.
James,
I went to
Did I go to what?
play yesterday?
at the clubhouse.
At the clubhouse game? Oh yeah. Where the heck were you guys? Playing somewhere else?
I didn't get home until like 6
playing
o'clock.
at Josh's place.
And then when I got in the shower, I was like, nope, I am not going anywhere.
I will just tap 1 and play a Wall of Hope. Whenever Wall of Hope is dealt damage, you gain that much life.
Okay.
Kind of like a wall of essence.
My turn.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of like it.
I am going to pay 3. I'm gonna tap him. I'm gonna bring a copy of this card onto the battlefield. This is Mangus of the Wheel. Pay 2 tap, sacrifice him. Each player discards their hand and draws 7 cards. So I'm gonna pay 2 tap, sacrifice him. We discard our hand
could
and
be
draw
good.
7 cards.
Could be
I
good.
have a counter, but it was a non-creature.
I'm going to tap 1 to
None of
play
that is technically cast
Dragon
as well.
Master Quest at the beginning of your
No,
upkeep.
He used an ability.
That's what I was saying.
At the beginning of your
'Cause he
upkeep,
said he
if
had
you
a
control
counter.
6 or more lands, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token
Uh-oh.
with flying. So I did not play a land this turn, so I will play one. And I will say go.
Okay, James.
Blue.
I have blue right here.
wonder if they can hear me chewing. All of the one viewers we've got. One?
And him.
You?
He's viewing.
What's his? Just one. But thanks, producer.
You say he?
He
Oh.
is watching.
Oh, I think you're pointing at.
No.
So we've got Thursday's episode.
It's like you guys have a really weird dynamic going on.
So tomorrow, as in Sunday the 12th.
At work.
I
I only worked
I'm
there
gonna
before that.
pass turn again. Pass it. Play the land. Pass my turn.
Okay. I'll play a land. It's the beginning of my upkeep. I have.
I don't remember who the
Yeah,
guests
you
were,
know,
but
yeah.
an episode drops tomorrow.
So I get a.
And then 2 weeks after
5/5
that will be the
dragon
Thursday
with one.
episode. And 2 weeks after that will be this episode on the website.
I get a
Thanks,
5/5
James, for
dragon with flying.
pointing out that I should figure out how to
Yep.
enable the
Bots.
rerunning of the
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
tap 2. I'm going to play this. Thrill of the Possibility. Additional cost to cast a spell. Draw. Discard a card. Then draw 2 cards. Then I'm going to tap 3 and him to bring it back for the turn with haste. He's a 10/10 reach trample of haste. Sorry, that was
Josh really likes his graveyards.
yeah.
Yes, he does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
If I win Powerball, I'm bringing Josh to a specific graveyard.
Ruh-roh. Then I'm going to swing at you. Whoa, that's interesting. You're gonna get life.
Didn't this do something?
Yeah, the beginning
Yeah, it
upkeep,
created
I
the
get a
5/5.
5/5 dragon. Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Oh, sweet. I will swing at you with a 10/10, a
Reach trim.
reach trample, a 2/1, and a 2/2, and a 1/5. Reach.
Okay. So I will play this really quickly. Just tower defense. So I get +0/+5 and gain reach until end of turn. So this is a
0/4.
8. Yeah, this is a 0/9, 0/8,
Oh, all your creatures get?
0/8. Yeah.
Creatures you control get +0/+.
So they shouldn't die, but with that 10,
One of
10
them will.
with trample, I'd like to block it with this.
So you get.
only
And
8
it's dealt
damage
damage, so I gain 8 life.
Yeah, then you lose 2.
because the other 2
Then
still
I
get
lose
hurt.
2, so I gain 6 there. And then what else do you have? What's the strongest one? Because I'm assuming I don't
2/2.
think it's okay. Because I'm not going to
Oh,
kill
sorry,
anything.
2/3.
I
No.
can't kill anything, but I just want to
You
block
tapped
the
him for
2.
some-
Oh, sorry. It's a 2/2.
2/2.
Yeah, I just want to block 2 that I can.
So you're gonna take 1.
Yeah.
I'll take 1. Okay.
Then that's my turn.
Cool.
He goes away.
It's kind of cool though that it doesn't exile him,
Ooh, a piece of candy.
which
have that
means
guy
he's
in
coming
there.
back.
I can get new hand, keep throwing them in there.
Yeah, Josh. Back east in Massachusetts, there's a camp. There's a place called Kenneth Dubuque State Forest with a couple Adirondack shelters, and within walking distance is a really old cemetery.
I'm gonna tap.
So whenever we go camping, we always at night walk up there, check it out, and then
Play this wall.
Wall of Denial.
There's
Defender flying 0/8.
like a
Shroud.
grave from like 2006 with a picture, but there's also graves from before the United States was United States.
Really?
Yeah, so it's really cool. You can go there and see if you can do this graveyard hopping with them.
That's cost me 4, so I'll tap 2 and just play a Swiftfoot Boots. And then that is turn.
Okay. I'll play a Mountain. I will, dragon spells I have cost 2 less to cast because this guy, but on my upkeep I do get another 5/5 dragon. So it costs 2, 3, 4. Tap 4 for another 5/5 dragon. Whenever he attacks, you may pay X and a mana. If you do, Flame Blast Dragon deals X damage to any target. I will tap 3 and him to bring this dude back out. And then I will... oh, cool, thank you.
Sure, that one will work. He's got 3 heads, but he's dragon-like,
Right?
kind of like a fox is a dog.
No. 2 different species.
Yeah, just like hydras and
Okay.
dragons.
I will swing at you
But close
with
enough.
a 10-10,
It's just a 4-headed
5/5, 2/2, 1/5,
not a Hydra.
and a 2/1.
Okay,
Rough.
so I have a 0-8, a 0-4, and a 0-3, and I don't want to lose those. So what can I block with those 3 and not die? Was there a 7 something?
There's a 5/5, 10-10, and then everything else is 2 or less.
Okay, so I'll block the 5/5 with this.
Wall of Denial.
Okay.
And then the other 2 I'll block that are
The
2s or
big
whatever.
dude. Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna take the 10,
And the...
and then I'm gonna block. That's 5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you block the
that
5 and
With
the 10.
Wall of...
Or sorry, the
No,
5 and
just
the...
the 5. And 2 of the small guys.
2 of the small guys,
Probably
so I
just
don't
two.
die.
Those 2,
and
yeah.
then I'm taking
so
what?
11
One.
damage.
11
and 11.
total.
Yeah. Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
I got these for the sole purpose of explaining double strike versus first strike versus regular strike.
I can do this as many times as I have mana, right?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't tell you to
Can't
tap
really do
anything
that,
other
can
than
it?
that one man. Well, let me read it.
Yeah.
If it's a sacrifice it. No, yeah, you can do it as many times as you
I
want.
want to see. James, it's a...
I'm not playing that right now. I was just curious about it.
Yeah, because you don't have to sacrifice
I
it.
see what you're doing.
Yeah. But so I just built this, but I can only pull one at
I don't
a
know. I'm
time.
just gonna
So
do
it's
this for 5.
kind of...
I wonder if there's
Draw 3 cards.
an
and
artifact
play
that
an
will let you
additional land.
untap things.
There is.
I know that there's a lot of blue creatures that do, but there's got to be an artifact out there.
Yeah, I imagine.
I imagine
you
there's
know
probably
what?
a red thing that untaps creatures.
Yeah, it didn't pop into my head, though. My first thought was Icy Manipulator, but that's just tapping them, not untapping them.
Okay, that's turn.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to
At least you got mana.
tap 6.
You know where the bathroom is, right?
Yeah, I do.
And I'm going to play Rage Reflection. All my creatures gain double strike.
No.
Oh,
I'm going to
man.
tap 3 and him to bring him out. Oh, I wish I had 2 more mana. It would be interesting. And then...
Oh,
yeah.
and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
an
then I get
enchantment.
another... Do you have another dragon by chance?
I'll find something to hold the place. Here, have an angel.
Oh, nice.
Is it a 5/5 flying?
No, it's a 4/4 flying, but
Yeah.
it'll get his dice will get the point across.
Yeah, so it'll be... and I'm all tapped out.
Yeah, mana wise.
Let's try another one. He didn't play anything. Yeah, he is.
No.
Yeah.
Am I dead?
Maybe.
You got about 50 damage. Or, no, not 50.
20.
20, 30, 40. Yeah, about 50 damage coming towards you.
20.
30, 40, 50.
50.
Oh. 54.
More like 60.
56. Yeah, actually exactly 60. I got 60.
60 damage.
Okay, so I'm dead, right? Because
Unless you can play something. Like
no, I have no
fog.
mana, so
Oh, well then, yeah.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Yeah, and I forgot. Tap, pay 2, tap, sacrifice them. Then I have my instance I can play too.
Okay.
Good.
So
Good game.
that
Yeah.
means that
Sorry.
it's going to be Wolfgang versus Josh for the booster pack. Also,
Why does Wolfgang get a bye?
Because he won the mini
I
games.
won the mini games.
Ah.
But what that means is that at the end of the episode, you've got to figure out how to say goodbye to everybody. All of the listeners that we've definitely got.
Oh, yeah. I'll hit him with a classic.
Okay.
Deuces, bitch.
Yeah. Is anyone out there? Hello.
Nope. Still
Is there
just the
anybody
producer.
in there? Well, that was nice. That was fun. Very cutesy. Very demure.
Oh. And I put my commander back in.
That's why I started putting them in a different color.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Can't miss them. Do you want a random color?
Sure.
You want help?
How about orange?
So,
Orange is
Josh,
good color.
you trying to shut down the golf course play by hosting your own event, dude?
No, I've been
No.
doing that for a
Yeah.
couple of years.
Yeah.
It's just they always play
Normal games, not
Farkle
Magic.
and a couple other games. I'm like, I really want to play Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep Sam in good, amiable attitudes because he was like, I want to play, but drama, and it's like,
He is
but
the drama.
you can't compete. Like, don't try to say, hey, come here instead of there, because that's not fair to all the people that, you know, are
And,
just
like,
having fun.
tell me if I'm wrong, but did you do something like? Did you piss on his Cheerios or something, or does
No.
he just straight up not
No.
like you for
No.
some arbitrary
What it
reason?
is, as far as I've gathered, basically, there was a secret team situation where
been
errors
broken.
were made, and it caused some stress, and it snowballed from there. Is that
I
accurate?
think it happened. There's more to it. Like he already just straight up didn't like you, and
Yeah, I just don't think he likes me, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've done anything to him to deserve any of that, but
yeah.
that's kind of his
That's-
prerogative, so.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I have a friend back east who, when I first,
I'll take that.
I had a friend
I go
named
first,
Tony,
then, or you go?
I'm fine either
and
way.
he introduced me to his friend named
It's
Aaron.
up to you.
And whenever I'd hang out with Tony, and Tony was hanging out with Aaron, Aaron was a dick.
Yeah.
And he really pissed me off. So much so that occasionally Tony would be like, hey, you want to hang out? And I'd be like, sure. He's like, all right, Aaron's going to be there. And I'd be like, never mind. But then one day I realized that that's just robbing me of Tony's company. So,
Yeah.
you know, I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go be a dick to him. And
I'll go.
from that day on,
I will
all of a sudden,
not
we were
play
friends.
anything and just
So
start
much
card.
so that, like,
Okay.
Your turn.
like Aaron has had 3 jobs because I
play
gave him
8
one,
planes and
I got
say
him
go.
one, and then I got him another one. Like we
I'll
go
play
fishing,
Mountain,
we used to go camping until that one time,
I'll play Swamp.
you know.
Tap
But
2. Ajani
as
tried
opposed
me.
to Tony,
Go.
who made babies and disappeared.
Mountain.
Yeah.
But
Go.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm
it
not
is what it
gonna
is.
try
Play
to
a
hang out
swamp.
with someone that doesn't like me, or I'm not gonna make
Yeah,
effort.
it
with-
just sucks as the other person involved because I want to hang out with both of you.
Yeah, well,
But that's my
Tattooed,
personality.
he
I'm a
play
he came
fire
last time,
bricks.
but
When it
we were
enters
like
the
sitting there, and
battlefield,
I
search
usually
your
like to
library
just
for a basic
sit and
planes
wait a little
card,
bit
reveal it,
because
put it into
people
your hand,
kind
gain 2
of trickle
life.
in, as opposed to
Basic
starting a
planes,
game with like 3
put it in
people.
play.
he is ready.
2 life.
So,
I get a dice.
He was there, and then
shuffle.
all of a sudden, like he just got up and
And
left. So I don't know if
my
he
turn.
was at
I will swing at
Josh's or
you
what.
with Ajani.
But-
Oh, like yesterday?
Yeah,
Yeah. Go.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get out of work in time.
Tap 3. Tell him on the third path.
Then Josh reached out to me and was like, "You gonna go?" And I was like, "I don't know." And he was like, "I don't know either." And then I got in the shower, and from the shower I went, "I'm not going."
Yeah. I enjoy it because it's just, I came up in Magic and just playing the same play group, which I always play with them, and I will
Play
play with them. But
planes.
it's always nice to mix it up.
I don't know. After
I'm
a
about
while, it
to
gets a little.
It's-
let you in on a little personality quirk of Kyle's.
Okay.
Tap.
Ever since I
4.
discovered shower beer, I
to
have
play
been slowly
Lingering
going, what else can I
Souls,
do in the
create
shower?
2/1/1
I
white
demand that
spirit
my
creature
cell phone
tokens
be
with
waterproof
flying,
now
and it has
because
flashback for a black
You're
and a
jerking off
colorless.
in the shower.
not jerking off, but like you put a YouTube video on while you're showering, you talk on the phone while you're showering, like
Yeah.
you text message people
Are you
while you're
paying
showering.
for water here?
No.
Nah.
But you know, like,
Bell.
but it's also like shower
So
milkshakes
1/1
are great,
flying,
shower beers are
or
great.
whatever.
Like
I don't
I
think
always
he has
bring my
spirits.
phone in the shower.
Shower
Like,
joint is nice.
I can't say I've ever done that.
That's a good time. Little
I believe
extra
it. I believe it.
something going on there.
Like, feel the water.
I will swing at you
No,
with
that's a mushroom
a
shower.
Johnny Pride Mate.
My turn.
Yes.
You're already at 34. We have not been paying any attention. Look at all
I'm
these
gonna
cards.
tap 3, tap him. I'm gonna bring him out. Whenever he deals combat combat damage to a player, gain control of all artifacts they control.
Oh boy.
At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 20 or more artifacts, you win the game. I will swing at you for 6/5 flying trample.
Isn't that
I will
Thopter an
block one.
artifact?
They are not artifacts. They are spirits.
Oh, I just a Thopter token.
Oh, I just because it said
Spirits.
artifacts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Commander
And there's a battlefield.
Head-to-head
Search
is
your library
just-
for basic
Nope,
planes
you don't get to do
It's-
that.
not ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Crap.
according to the Magic
Crap, you don't have
website,
it.
it's supposed
And
to be
your
for
turn.
4 or more players.
Yeah.
But I only had 2 microphones, and then I only had 3 microphones. And now we've got 4 microphones.
Did
but
you take 6?
I only have 1 prize.
No, I blocked with
and
one
I don't
of
want
my-
to like.
Oh,
I want
yeah, yeah.
one to
They have
definitely
flying.
not go to me.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
That's-
no, it's. I
you know.
mean, but what happened to me in that game? I feel like just
And
that's
that's-
gonna happen. Is you're just gonna one
I will
person's
play a
got.
planes.
well, here's the thing
They're
though.
getting
Is,
I will tap
is-
5 to
but
play
in a
Knightly
one-on-one
Valor.
game, his deck might
When
be
it
great.
enters
but
battle,
notice
enchant
how
creature. When it enters
it
battlefield,
goes away at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
create a
Oh, so
2/2
this
white
deck-
knight creature
this deck
token
is
with
great
vigilance.
if I'm
And he gets
not
plus two,
enchanted
plus two.
creature
Yeah, the
and
only
And,
vigilance.
hey, you never know. The next
So
game is going to be
I
the 4 of
will
us,
then swing
and
at
that's
you
for the
with
big
a-
ticket, which
Yeah, there
could
you go.
probably,
5.
like statistically
5,
speaking,
5.
definitely be a waste of your time.
Just a
Gotcha.
5/5.
Yeah.
But there's also
Yes.
a chance it could turn into $20,000 a day. You know, so
Could
and
happen.
like obviously, I would love to win $1 million or more dollars,
I swamp.
especially on microphone. But I would settle for somebody else winning it right next to me if I get to keep the,
You know what's funny?
the recording. Like,
What's very shitty is that let's say I win this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I
Tap 3,
win
pull him out.
$600 million.
Okay.
Swinging
Then
for 6
after
flying.
taxes, I'm
I will
getting.
block with a 1/1.
300, 400.
And
400 something,
it is
maybe?
trample.
But then let's
Oh, it has
say I'm
trample?
like,
Yeah,
well,
so
Kyle,
you
you
should
bought
take
this,
10
so
damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gift you. Here's $1 million. I've
I
already
realized
paid my
it was
taxes
trample,
on
my
it.
bad.
Here's $1 million.
I'd have to pay taxes
You're
on that.
paying taxes. On
Yeah.
it. You're paying $300,000.
Unless we get married.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, talk to my wife. But
Okay, I will play
It's
a planes. I will tap
ta-
2
like,
and
that
place
just seems
Petrify
odd.
Well,
on
well,
your
that's already
turn.
Utah.
been taxed, and then it's taxed again.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Well,
it's
that's-
always
that's
go down the
government.
tax rabbit
And
hole.
its activated abilities
Fucking
cannot be
bitch.
Sometimes
activated.
it sucks.
Okay.
to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause then anything you
Um,
buy is taxed. Everything, it just, I don't know. I've already paid the $400 million in taxes on
And
this money.
As Joe Rogan puts it, if I knew it was being used properly, I would totally pay more taxes. You know, like I'm not
I
against taxes.
will-
I'm against wasting taxes.
Yeah, I think it's for the
Yeah.
most part. I
I'll
think
tap
it's
1
used
to
properly,
play
but obviously,
Olek
like anything
or
in government, can
Olenbach
be.
Escort Vigilance.
I think
You can,
I
of
can
course,
sacrifice
find
her
places where it's
and,
not, but also
target creature I control gets
every single
+1,
day that you
+1
drive on a
counter
road
and gains life
there's not a
link
pothole
and
on it,
indestructible until
or
end of turn.
you have water in your
I
house.
will then
if you're about to complain about potholes
tap
here, don't
2
go to Massachusetts or
to
California.
No,
flashback
I'm not.
Lingering
I'm not
Souls.
complaining. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that,
Flashback
like
for
the
Lingering
fact that you do
Souls.
not see
So I
potholes.
have
Of just there's a lot of
2/1/1s.
small things that you know you don't really pay attention to.
I will
You are
then sacrifice
paying with your
this
taxes.
Mm-hmm.
You do have
to
a police
give
force.
him a 1/1 counter
I wish we didn't need one.
as long and
But I'm okay with them being there,
yeah,
like,
lifelink and
I've said for a long time, like,
indestructible.
I wish that
then
the
swing at
police's
you with
toughest
a
job was
6/6 life
taking a loss on the basketball
2-2.
Court.
And a 2-2.
Yeah, and a
Okay,
two.
Yeah.
My turn.
And I will
You know,
need 6. Yep.
Play planes.
I
will
do
tap
empathize with a
3.
police officer, but
The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their
course.
library, reveals the top card of the library, puts
Sucks to
that
get
permanent
arrested.
card onto the battlefield. Okay.
Okay.
let's do the chaos
Wait, what
warp again.
I petrified
Chaos
his
warp.
commander,
And,
And
I'm
then-
going
and then
to
He did the Divine Gambit.
tap 2.
Or not the
Tormenting
Divine Gambit. but-
voice is additional cast
Chaos
cast
warp.
a card, discard a card, draw 2 cards.
Discard a car.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Discard a car.
I remember when I
And draw
first
2
started playing
cards.
Magic, and a couple times since then, my brain is gone. They're just cards. Bridge them. But I always end up going, nah, never mind.
Kyle, can I steal like 10 of your
Sure.
pebbles here
What do you need them for?
for that everything?
Slingshots?
No,
No.
the everything deck. That
oh,
I
he
have?
has vigilance, and
So
he has
everything
vigilance.
counters. Which maybe
It's
I
a
won't
land.
steal this because otherwise
goes
I'd
on the
steal,
battlefield.
Like,
It's
a
your
bunch more.
Okay.
Because I can get it going.
Untap.
But if you don't want to take them from
Draw.
here, if you walk into Dollar General,
Oh, I have beads. Like my
Oh.
wife has beads. I'm sure.
okay.
You know, we have
Well, you
anal
can get a
beads
bag of
around
them
the
about
house.
this big for what
Yeah,
was it,
anal
like
beads around the
$2.50?
house?
Yeah.
$2.50 for a bag of the glass things.
I should have brought that.
She
I
is
could.
so
I was
in the
struggling
zone.
with what
I
deck
will
was gonna
tap
bring.
The anal
2
bead
black.
$2 for a bag of these.
Oh,
At Dollar
but
General?
ain't life, so he
I
should
thought
put on the
walls
counter.
would be.
Yeah, probably.
They can be
And
safe.
2 more to play
Unassuming.
Rite of Moth. Return target creature card
scary.
from your graveyard
Like, obviously.
to the battlefield.
Walmart.
It's the only creature I had.
Craft section.
Okay.
With a finality counter on it.
Okay.
I will do.
All of a sudden, the game is catching our attention.
Yeah.
Tap 3
I may do something interesting next turn.
to play
If it comes to it.
Discerning Fencer. At the beginning of your upkeep,
Oh.
if an opponent
Is
controls
it
more lands than you, create a treasure
Twist
token.
Allegiance?
No. Something kind of cool. I
Do you
came
know what
across
Twist
it.
Allegiance does?
Nah,
You and
I
target
will sacrifice
opponent
her.
switch control of all creatures.
putting her on the bottom and exiling her
That'd be
because
cool.
of the finality counter
I've always wanted to
Putting
put
a
that into
1/1
a
counter.
creatureless deck.
on a Johnny
Johnny.
Pride Mate.
Okay.
Gains life, link, and indestructible until end of turn.
Best viewers on streamboo.com.
Mm-hmm.
Some bot thing.
Alright.
And
I'm sure
then I
they're
will swing
subscribed.
at you
Yeah.
with
We're still at single digits.
a
It's just me,
8/8
Oh, for followers.
and
I
a
think we're at
2/2.
9.
Both
Yeah.
with vigilance, one with.
Well, I don't know how.
Yep.
That's what I was saying is.
My turn?
Like, let's
Yep.
look at this real quick. You have one viewer, right? So, but if you go to browse,
Okay. I'm going to play a
and
Mountain.
let's go to
I'm going to
magic.
tap 3,
You
tap
have this
him
tag with
to
magic,
bring
right?
Frayer of the Hate Bound out, Undying.
So-
If he dies, if he has no 1/1 counter on, bring back one 1/1
Three
counter.
viewers.
Nice.
Whenever
3 viewers.
Fire of the Hate Bound or
doesn't-
another creature enters the battlefield from your graveyard,
Does it even go past
that creature deals damage
So how
equal to
does
its power
somebody
to
find
any
you?
target.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 4 damage to one creature.
Okay. I'll do 4 damage to. Is this your flying vigilance?
No. None of them have flying and vigilance.
But
These
also
2 are
that-
flying. This
like,
one has vigilance.
That's
this
pretty
one has
low
vigilance.
just
What
for
does
a
that one do?
general category, but
Yeah.
Beginning
I
of
don't know
my
that-
upkeep, if you control more lands than I do,
I mean,
I
Magic
get to
Online,
create a
I-
treasure token,
not
which
even
is
fan.
tap,
You could-
sacrifice
Yeah,
this
for a
artifact.
with this setup,
Huh?
you could
Yeah,
get
for a
online and
lamp,
play. I
For
don't
him?
know what
No.
that app
Oh.
is,
No.
but
I'm going to do 4 damage.
however,
to
But
I
it's
can
just-
tap 3
I don't enjoy that. I
to
like
choose
being at
another
the table.
player.
I
That player
like
gains
the-
control
Right.
of target
stuff.
treasure
And
you control.
like I was talking
Actually,
with her in
I
the
will
Jeep today, like
get
we were
rid
listening
of
to
a
Doug Love's
Thopter.
movies,
Okay.
and he's doing a
Okay.
Zoom
That one.
episode, and
He
it's like
dies,
I've never,
he comes
I,
back
like
with
if it's
finality
not
counter.
face to face, I'm not
He
doing
was not
it.
cast, correct?
No.
No, but he did re-enter the battlefield.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So he is a 5/3.
There, now there might be another viewer.
And
Put it on
I'll
all the
say-
phones.
so he re-entered. So you got to do his ability again.
I don't know.
Oh,
OBS
yeah.
still says
4
one.
So
damage
I'm
to-
gonna do.
5 damage.
Maybe it's just judging
Oh.
by our external IP address.
Oh shit! I should have done
Yeah.
that more than once on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably
I didn't think about that. I'll do 5 damage to...
My other flying creature.
But I'm not logged in.
Neither am I.
Yeah, I have to.
So maybe it's just James because are you logged in?
Okay.
Your turn.
Maybe it's because we're not logged
untap.
in. But I
will
can't log
draw.
in. Then it'd be like, this is your stream. You don't count.
I played my brother-in-law yesterday, and they've gotten recently back into playing Magic.
So,
But one of my brother-in-laws, his entire deck was
how many
printed.
lands do you control?
The entire deck was
7.
printed, and
7.
it was
2,
just
4,
a nasty
5.
deck.
I
Like
control
it
7 as
wasn't
well.
because when I first saw it, I was like, oh yeah, this is fine. Like it's not, a CEDH deck, so it should be fine.
What's
and I get it. He
CEDH?
doesn't have.
I will
think it's
swing at
competitive.
you with a Johnny, which is a
EDH. Yeah.
8/8,
Okay.
and my 2/2
But-
vigilance. They both have it.
Yeah, I don't know how I
So.
felt about it because it didn't really bother me because I'm
8/8
not
and
going to be like,
2/2.
oh, you
8/8,
need to buy
2/2.
the cards. I'm not playing you unless you buy the cards. Like I'm not trying to force someone to spend, thousands of dollars. But some of the cards that he had, I forget what it was. But it gave all of his creatures
Okay.
plus
Okay.
5, plus
Yep.
5, and that was after a certain amount of and he was just making an insane amount of tokens and just destroying all of us. So it was kind of like, man, this kind of sucks to play against.
Yeah, and that I'm 100% confident that if I won Powerball, I would make a deck, show up Friday, and
here's
be
my Hail
like,
Mary. I'm going to tap
I'm gonna
7
play this deck
Okay.
once a night. That's it.
over the top.
And
So
then I'm going
each
to be
player
nice to you
reveals
guys.
a number
But-
of cards from
I'm
the top of their
too
library equal to the
frugal
number of
to
non-land
spend
permanents
more than,
they control.
you know,
Well, I don't think
puts
you
all
need
the
to
permanent cards revealed
spend
this
to
way into
make
the
a
battlefield and the
nasty
rest into the
Well,
graveyard.
Like what?
Right, but
what
that
card is
sure
it
does
that's
help.
for? What card is
Enchant
thousands
creature,
of dollars
put a
that's
1/1.
really
So I'm going to enchant
Going
Johnny.
Thousands of dollars might not you might not
Look at
need to go
these
that
two.
high, but
Yeah.
in the Galta deck, I've got a card that's
enchant.
$48.
Enchanted
I got it in a
creature
booster
has
pack.
+0,
Otherwise, I wouldn't
plus-
have it. But
Yeah.
you can't
+1,
buy.
+0 and has
that's
vigilance.
if you have
When it dies,
60,
return this
$50
card from the
cards,
battlefield,
that's
transform it under your
$3,000.
control.
Yeah.
I'll throw it
So
onto
it's
this guy.
but that's a great
swamp.
card. That card has
This
won
one
games
goes
for me
graveyard?
multiple times.
Correct?
Yeah.
It is
Bottom
not
of your
a
library.
permanent. Bottom of library.
I've watched people
Crater
play
Hoof
CEDH,
Behemoth.
Oh, graveyard. Sorry.
Okay, that's what I thought.
and the game is just like, I'm pretty sure they were passing Alexios around in it as well, but it's just absurd. I'd love to play it. Like I don't mind playing some crazy shit. Like I feel like I just got my ass kicked by that pretty good, but
Maybe if I can get out of work
it
on
was
time.
fine. It's all good.
We're short staffed.
At the post office, still?
Your turn.
Yeah, because
because
You're
it's
up.
the post office. That's just
it's the post office. Yeah.
How many lands did you have?
But
8.
hopefully
Oh, well,
next Friday.
Yeah, I think I have more
I
land
can
than
get
you.
there and we can figure out who wants to do a 6-person secret team. So I
Alright.
think that'd be fun.
yeah.
I will
everyone's
full
down.
swing at you
What
because
might
they all
be
have
really interesting is if you do like
vigilance. Yeah.
white, black, and then 2
Okay.
artifacts
I'll
So-
block
versus
the,
Yeah,
like
two
white, black,
artifacts.
I'll block
Oh, wait,
him.
wait.
Yeah, two,
Two
or
artifacts,
two
but then where's
Okay.
the extra?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Because
It'd be
wait,
what's
two,
the other
two
person?
whites,
2,
2 blacks,
3, 4,
and
5, 6,
2
two
gremlins.
artifacts.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
that
just
is
essentially
1.
I thought
three
you said you
teams,
didn't have
but
more
you don't
land than me.
know.
But one of
You
them
don't
is
know.
versus
You didn't have more
each
land
other
than
too.
No,
Yeah.
you don't have
You
more
know.
land
But
than
that's,
I do.
I mean, that's essentially this. Oh,
So,
so you wouldn't
1,
reveal that you're also a chaos
2,
goblin.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's interesting.
For-
I'm
you
always
know,
down to play
4
weird, different
times.
stuff.
Or like what
Johnny
would it be
gets
like if
1/1
you did
counters on him.
like
Okay.
So can I borrow
you know
another die?
swap black black plains white white. You know, like so it's 3v3 without
8.
knowing it.
Yeah,
Like, that could
that's
be
what I
interesting,
thought
too.
with 6 is you just would have
Johnny
a blue,
is swinging.
like a blue land, and a
2/2
blue creature card.
and a
Two
and then you would
2/2,
still
3/2.
have the
2/2.
Yeah, I'm
got
saying
2/3.
3v3 though, because
I'll
like
block
imagine
the
trying to
3/3
like you know that this
for
person's your
Johnny.
teammate, but you
Okay.
don't know
House
which
drawing
one
is
of them is your like
Johnny?
one of them.
Yeah.
Like there's
6,
4
7,
people
8,
who aren't
9,
identified,
10,
and
11,
one of them's your
12,
teammate,
12.
Yeah.
but you don't know which one.
Yeah.
Like that's also kind of interesting.
yeah. Yeah.
I'll block
Because then
the
you'd have to
2/2.
wait until somebody attacks your
2/3
teammate, and then
with
you
a
know who to
4.
retaliate against.
Yeah.
It'd be
5.
interesting.
I find
we should
with
try it.
playing secret
and
partners
the
in general that
5/4 with the 2/2.
it's It's a lot
When an
better if
enchanted
the people
creature dies,
like,
return
playing
rating
secret
race to the
partners
battlefield.
are really trying to
transformed
play
under your
secret
control,
partners. Like if
attached
your
to
Chaos
target
Goblin
opponents.
kind of knows what's going on,
Creatures
and is trying to be like, okay, I'm
enchanted
going to
Right.
attack this
controls
person.
That's why I
I'm
think
gonna
it might
attack
be
this person.
it might be cool to do 3v3 with only
Did you
one
build
reveal.
this? In
Yeah,
retaliation
but
of
all
this?
I'm saying,
not at all.
Is that your turn?
because like a lot of times I'll play with
Um,
new people,
You have
and
one
they
mana.
don't really
Josh is
understand.
Never
still
mind,
at
it is
one.
turn.
They don't even really understand magic
He's hanging
yet.
on there.
So then,
Yeah.
like, if you give a newbie the Chaos Goblin card, it's kind of
Pointless. 'Cause they,
pointless.
yeah.
But it's a lot more fun if the people are actually secretive, and you know, if you get to the end there and the goblins kind of like you have no idea who's team. I always find it sucks when somebody like spoils it early, and obviously if you go out, like I would prefer it if even if you died and you were a secret person, you
Batter
definitely
Skull,
don't reveal
Quip
that.
5.
Living weapon.
And
when
just
it
really
gets-
kinda
comes on
try
the
to
battlefield.
stick
It
to
comes
the
in. I guess. Well,
Game
it's
itself, I think it would
4/4.
make for a little bit more.
No,
Into
equipped
this?
creature gets
Yeah,
+4.
but-
yeah, okay. Let me read it, buddy. When enters the battlefield, put 1/0/0 germ creature token on the battlefield and attach this to it.
That's right, living
Yeah,
weapon.
that's good. Just
Yep.
let me read it first. It has vigilance and lifelink.
I don't think I have a 0/0 in here.
I'll tap 3 to play him. He comes in tap, but because of him, I get to deal 6 damage to any creature you have automatically.
What? Who are you
Hydra.
playing?
I want to get.
I play
um,
him.
I want to get a bunch of
Tap 3.
the-
Oh,
Bring
okay.
him out.
Like, was it
A token of him.
you have any artifacts?
Had
I do
a
not.
twisty thing for like
Yeah.
5/5 or
Um,
5/6 rather than just solid
Yep, 6
numbers. I would
Okay,
like to get a
so,
bunch of
hold on.
those for this.
Twisty thing.
Yeah, so
So,
you could make it like a
I
4/6
will-
as opposed to because sometimes it's a 4/6 as opposed to
Yeah.
a 4/4.
Oh, you're talking
or
about the
6/6.
wheel thing that I
Yeah.
have?
Yeah.
I love that thing.
Deal 6
I
damage
remember
to
when I first
him.
saw one of those, I was like,
To my knight.
I want
Like
one.
I'd be willing to make it like this though.
Yeah.
And
but-
he comes in tapped, right?
yeah, I just got that
Yep.
from those bundle
Because
boxes
the
that are
creature
like
comes in tapped.
200-300 cards or something.
Yeah.
$50.
comes in a
That's what
box like that.
Is it whenever
Yeah,
I cast or
That's
whenever it
I'm
enters
pretty
the
sure that's the
battlefield?
box that I got that
Creatures
the,
enchanted
that
player
$48
control
card in.
into the
Yeah.
battlefield.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting this month. I haven't bought a commander
And
deck,
then
which is a
it's
good
gonna
thing for me.
be your
But also, I've
turn?
just been waiting because I
Okay.
just want the Innistrad
I will
remastered
untap.
stuff. I
So-
just want Edgar Markov, and I want
I
to make
will
a
draw.
vampire
How do you make a deck? Like you personally?
Me personally, well, I'm not very good at making a deck.
Okay.
But
How long have you been playing?
I also a couple months.
So I need.
But
at
also, what I
least
don't like to do
1
is
and 3, 2.
I have made a couple decks from just complete scratch where I look through my bulk and I've got, okay, here's my legendary creatures, then
Dual craft
just one
trainer.
does something cool. But I've also mainly just
Yes.
started with buying a
Perfect.
precon and then over time
2,
adjusting
4.
that. Or like
First
bought
strike at the
a-
beginning of combat on your turn. If you
I bought
control
a
3
few
or more
decks
creatures
from
with
How
death
often?
powers.
How often
If
do you
I
use
do,
the
you do.
companion
If I do.
app?
I don't, but I
with
use
different
EDH Rec
Power
a
target
lot.
creature gains double
I
strike
don't know
until
what
end
that
of
is.
turn.
Does that let you search all of the cards?
Tapping
You
4
should
to
look it up,
play
'cause it's awesome.
Neva.
But it's essentially you could look
by
up,
nightmares.
look
Menace
up
when
this
she
card in
enters the
EDH Rec.
battlefield, return target creature
And
or enchantment
it's
card
got
from the graveyard to your
cards
hand.
that match. Like,
Whenever
I don't want that.
enchantment
Top
I don't want that.
synergy
We've
is
already
put
talked
into
about
the
this. Like
graveyard from
I
the battlefield,
will
put a
not
1/1
take advice
counter
from
on it.
anybody. If
Yeah.
I don't come up with it,
But it's also,
I'm not-
I mean, like if I was building this guy, obviously
then
I'm
I
looking
will
for
swing at you
walls
with
and
a Johnny.
defenders.
yeah.
So it's
So-
not like that's
Okay.
some unknown information.
I will-
but-
Right. Well, the way I
He
do
is
it
a-
with the
Yeah.
companion app,
He
is,
gets double strike.
like
by
I'll
the way.
filter it out. I'll
Oh, he
go
does?
what color.
He does,
like if I
'cause
want to, I can.
10-10,
I go. I want to make a
3-3,
red
2-2.
deck.
Yeah.
What? And then I just search for all legendary red
Okay, I
creatures,
have to
or I'll
block
just
with
search
both
for
of them.
all legendary
Yep.
creatures.
Yeah.
And I'll just scroll through until I go. This one made my brain go. Ooh, what about?
Yeah.
And
You know,
because
like
of first strike,
so what
only
about
one
this?
of them
Something
gets
about
to
this
hit a
creature
Johnny.
said, "Oh, there's
'Cause
another
double
card
strike.
that would go good with this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it goes like, "That's an interesting. How could I
So-
make? How could I use that
They're both
to my
bad,
advantage?" You know,
Yeah.
if I would
Yep.
saw this one, I would go,
Go.
"Okay, whenever a creature with Defender enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Each creature with Defender assigns combat damage with its toughness." Okay, so that's pretty cool. So at that point, I would switch to saying, "Okay, show me all green, white, and blue creatures that are defenders.
Yeah.
And then I would just scroll through reading them until I go, that's a good one, and that one says something about when it comes into play. So therefore, how can I make it come into play more than once?
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I do all of my decks.
Yeah. Most of my decks too, I watch a lot of YouTube
I was not
videos
expecting
about
this
Magic,
deck to work this well.
and I'll see Post Malone. He plays a Keurig deck, so I see Post Malone play a Keurig deck, and I'm like, that looks pretty sick.
legitimately, he plays Magic.
Tap 3.
Post
Plus
Malone?
2, plus
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, he's a big
Vigilance.
Magic nerd.
Trample.
But-
I don't
First
know
strike,
anything except for
haste.
his name, and I think he's got tattoos on his
lifelink.
face. Or I could be thinking of something
Yeah,
else.
no, he
4.
owns the One Ring card. That he bought it for like $2 million. He's a big
Oh.
Magic nerd.
The one
Post
ring
Malone.
card.
But he's got all, like I watch
Play
these
this,
videos of these people
right,
playing,
there's
and I'm
creature
like,
enters
that
battlefield
looks like a
with
cool
choice of 1/1
commander.
counter on it or
Like,
haste.
obviously, I'm not gonna
A 1/1 counter.
buy a deck that's gonna be Post Malone's $60,000 deck.
attacks, I'm gonna
But
discard a card if I do
I went on
draw 2
Etsy
cards.
and I look up Keurig, and then there's a bunch of people on there that are just making, like, they're pretty much pauper at that point because
And I'll
it's like
tap
$50 for a
Play Lucky Clover.
Keurig
Whenever you cast the next
deck.
instant, Ventry or
and
Sorcery
then
card, copy
I bought
it,
that, played
choose
it a
new
couple
targets.
times, and over time now, I've pretty much any disgusting black card that I see Josh play, I'm like,
Put that in my
that
cart.
would work in my Keurig deck. But I
And
just, like, if I pulled
Yeah.
a cool
Your turn.
commander, I'd probably go. I had a great time. I went to J&L,
Yeah.
and I just sat down and I looked through the bulk, and that was like,
Enters the battlefield tapped.
I mean, that was an
Found another
awesome
land.
couple of hours.
Which
But
one is JNL?
it's the one in the mall that is
okay.
not Blue Cat Games.
Wait, there's more than one?
Yeah, there's Blue Cat Games and there's J&L.
3
Both in the
to
mall?
play.
Yes.
Oh.
But more than likely, if you've been to the mall and you've been to like a Magic store, you've
Him?
probably been to J&L.
At the
We went
beginning
to
of your
J&L,
upkeep,
correct?
Blah, 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 blah.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the other one in the mall?
3. 1, 2,
I don't
3.
know orientation
Tapping
wise,
another
but
6.
I know it's in there.
3 white.
But
3
that
black.
mall is trash, so I
Putting
can
Yeah,
tell you.
right?
Counters.
Like, oh,
Somebody-
it's, right next to
3.
Yeah, that empty
The
one.
beef jerky
again,
store.
Coven, giving a Johnny double strike.
but
Somebody pointed out, they were like, oh, there's
Full
a
swing
new
at
card
you
shop
with
in the mall.
a Johnny.
And so we were like,
a
we'll go
first
check it out.
strike and
And
a
we were
menace.
walking through the mall, and I
Yeah.
could see
3,
there
3,
was this
2, 2.
store with
Yeah,
some
there's- I
Pokemon
can't
and
do it.
Magic
But,
cards
here,
on
I'm
the
gonna
back
block
wall.
a
We're like,
Johnny with
that
him,
must be it.
these
We
two
walked in
for
and it
the
was like,
menace.
this is lame.
So-
Okay.
yeah,
Like,
it's
they didn't
a
have any
Chinese
singles.
Out,
Right.
What are those
So that
places
dies
called?
is
And
Chinese
we were like,
trading
well, this is
houses?
kind of lame. Let's get out of here. And as we were walking out, it was like,
It's across
oh,
the
it's
way.
right
Yeah,
across the
Yep.
street.
Yeah,
that was
that's
Jenna's
J&L.
J&L.
That's
dies.
J&L.
Yeah.
But I sat there for like 2 hours and I looked through all the bulk. I didn't even
These
look
are
through all the
still
bulk
just-
because there's 8 boxes.
Yes.
Out here.
And the
And
rows
that
are like
should
this
die.
deep.
It's a 2/2.
And
I
there's
blocked
4
it with
rows.
You
3-2.
had blocked it.
And I probably
two,
looked
three.
through one box in 2 hours.
And
And it was a blast.
3 damage got
But
to
I really didn't enjoy it because they
My
weren't.
turn?
They're
Yep.
just in there. Like there's no organization to it whatsoever. So for me, that was a little challenging to deal with. But I spent like $20. I got 200 cards, and those cards
Oh,
have just
that's a good
been like.
Oh, that's the one.
Well, the reason I went there was
Tap
I have
one,
this cool blue
Dragon Mantle.
wizard commander guy.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna
that
tap
you tap
2
him
first place.
And you
Play
draw
Reckless
3 cards.
Barbarian.
So it's like, oh, maybe I'll build a wizard
then
deck. So
Play this.
I went and I
Enchant
grabbed
creature.
literally every creature that said
Whenever
wizard.
Dragon
I
Mantle
grabbed it out of that
enters
bulk.
the battlefield,
Made this
draw a
deck
card,
out of
enchant
that.
creature,
But then I
and
also was
like
reading
the
cards and
Lily
that's
on
a cool
shade.
card. Maybe I'll
Play
play that
a red.
in this.
It
But
goes
now,
up +1/+0 till the end of turn.
I don't really. I like how my
I
decks
played
are
a
cooked,
mana this
and
turn,
it,
so I'll play that.
like I worry that if I'm like, okay, this card's really cool, let me
Um,
throw it in here, then I'm gonna
I will.
screw it up.
Yeah,
and-
that's the part I have a hard time with. It's like I want to make a new deck, but it would really work well with that card, but that card's in that other deck, which means I don't have that card available. So now
Yeah.
what? And then what it means is like you end up with
Does it give it
one or
time?
2 really good decks, and then 3 to 6
that equipment?
not so good
No?
decks,
Nope.
and then 4 where it's like
Okay.
I made these, but
Yeah.
Okay, so
Um,
he gets
but,
+4/+4, has vigilance
I'm
and
pretty sure
lifelink.
Wizard counts toward your party.
So he's a
So, if
6/6,
if you do
vigilance,
browse some
lifelink.
cards, anything where it says like for each thing in your party, that would count. It might be something to think about.
Yeah. But I cooked that deck and I kind of did it as a meme in a way
5, and
because I really don't enjoy playing
2, and that costs
blue.
1.
Like it just irritates my soul a little bit. Like I think I like to just get wide. I don't like board wipes. Like I don't like counters. I don't like control stuff, which I think is a normal thing.
Oh, and he comes untapped.
Yep.
So actually,
This deck that I made is just...
You're not going to attach
it's so
those to
horrible.
him?
It's just every
Well, this
single
has to
counter
attach
spell
them.
that I possibly could find is in
Oh,
there.
yeah. I attached that to
All the
him.
wizards that I could find are
And attach
in
that
there.
to
They're all very
him.
weak.
And
So it's just counters and if you attack me,
are great in 1v1, but once you get a third or
6,
fourth
7.
player,
yeah.
they
7,
really
6.
drop off fast because
So
yes,
7,
they
6.
can save you in a game,
And
but odds are you're going to be sitting there going like, I could
do
counter
that,
that, but then what's he going to have?
Yeah.
And
I think I don't mind a counter as much as
I'm not gonna play him.
I don't like cards like that card, like
Your
where
turn.
it's enchanting you and takes away your
I love
abilities.
curse cards.
Actually, I am going
I don't like stuff that takes away
Yeah,
your
I know.
abilities. Like it's taking away my ability. Like just let me play the game, you know.
I've got creature enchant in here where it's whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices land. So my whole theory is I'm
still
not
have
destroying
three
your
creatures?
land.
Yeah.
He is.
There you
And
go.
they still
I didn't
all
do
have
it.
different powers.
But I did. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens there.
There's
But
a-
I think that's the
2,
only thing that I
3.
really don't like in a game is just taking away abilities.
1.
Like that just
2.
I'd rather us all be able to play the game and like yeah, if your
3.
commander is scary and doing something, then
4.
it's scary and it's doing something, but at least
To
you know,
play my
let
commander.
it and deal with it somehow other than that, just because I don't know, it
1,
just really
2, 3, 4,
stings the
5,
soul when that happens.
When what happens?
6.
When you get enchanted and you lose your abilities or something.
when someone plays
Oh,
something
like-
that says
yeah.
nobody can play red spells.
They make that.
Yeah, they
wanted
make
it.
that card, Josh.
Or another shitty one
I
is
get another
like
die?
all the creatures enter tapped or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Stuff
that's
that
not
takes-
so bad, but like I've got one smoke.
yeah.
It's a
Alrighty,
2
beginning
red
of combat,
in
I will
global
attack
enchantment, and it's
you
nobody can
with
untap more than one
Johnny.
creature per turn.
yeah,
Johnny has double
like
strike.
that's annoying, but not too
dual
bad.
craft
Obviously,
Right,
like a
but
winter
3
orb.
creatures,
Combine that with
first
Alexios,
strike,
who-
and a 2/3.
By default, you know, after
Yeah,
your
okay.
untapped
A
phase,
block,
you gain control
Johnny with
and
a
untap it.
7.
So it's like you
Yeah.
get one. You can pick one, and then you've got Alexios.
What the hell
and
is
he's got,
happening in
Bye-bye?
this game?
I don't know, because Josh was
That one-
at 1, now he's at 11.
That card.
And I'll take 5.
Oh, I spoke too soon. Sorry, Josh.
Go.
It's like the Broncos.
Oh no, that was.
I like the Broncos.
yeah.
Can't watch them because they win until I do.
Okay. Damn, and they all come in tapped, so that's unfortunate.
We went to Las Vegas,
Um,
and while waiting for our dinner reservation, we went to a bar to get some drinks. I walked in, sat down at the bar, looked up, and it
You
was
went-
like, "Oh, the Broncos are on!" And it was
Yeah,
like,
because I can
"Oh,"
get my flying creature double.
and they're
strike.
down by 7, 3, 2, 1. They lose.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's because I
Good
looked
game.
at the
Good
thing.
yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, you're lucky you got your
Well, you should
Johnny
bet
out
on
so
it then
freaking
and
early.
watch.
Right.
Yeah, bet against him.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of it a lot differently.
So, I'm assuming
Wolfgang
Wolfgang
won.
won.
Yeah.
So you
Thank
get
you.
the
Kyle
second booster
immediately went to shuffle.
right. There you go.
Immediately. Yes.
So this next game is for the lottery ticket.
I'm just surprised at how well this deck actually did.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it to go that well.
Does that work for you guys?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I didn't even pull out my commander until the very last turn, basically.
Yep.
Okay, so if you guys want, I will give you guys the option of saying no to Alexios, but
But
You
then
do
our other
really
option
well.
is
I pick your other option. So it's up to you guys if you want me to not play him, but otherwise I'm playing him.
it is what it is.
Speak now or forever hold your peace and destroy me because you're worried. You're worried that I'm going to kill you before somebody else does because that's what's going to happen.
Well, ideally I can block it. So
Okay, so
Cut.
since
Whoa.
Wolfgang won them all, Wolfgang goes first.
7.
Okay, see, now this is something I can get down with.
The sickness?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna take my one free mulligan. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good night. Good luck.
So I'm going to start
Yes.
because I go first and I'm ready. And I play Flames and say go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will draw a card. I will. Let's see what I got. 1 second. I will play a Mountain and say go.
Uh-oh, I didn't get there in time.
Wonder what that would take to stumble upon this live stream on a Saturday night at 7 o'clock,
Oh,
and for
fuck.
someone to sit
Okay,
there and
well,
watch
we're going down
four
to 6.
random people just playing Magic.
Did you ever use the Stumble Upon plugin?
Wasn't that
I
a
feel like you're making shit up.
that was like a website, and you just could like refresh the page or something, and
You
then it
just
would
click the button
give
and
you
it'd bring you to a
random thing.
random web page
Yeah,
on
I
the
remember
internet.
that.
I
Sounds
spent
dangerous.
many hours on that.
I could see that happening.
6. Okay, we got mana. So draw. And I will play a mountain and pass.
Okay. I will play a Terramorphic Expanse and instantly get rid of it,
Okay.
and I will look for a basic land card. What color do I need?
Yeah, swamp. Tap both to play Soul Search on.
Oh, it's right at the bottom.
Yeah, I'll play it on you
Why?
because I want to see what you have in your hand.
You don't like him because he's
Oh,
black?
I have land and a wall.
Cool.
Does the Terramorphic goes to your hand or to the battlefield?
Huh? It goes battlefield, and then I sack it right away and search for a...
The
land
though,
you
goes
had-
to the,
yeah, it comes in tapped.
Tapped. I'd like to see your hand, please. A target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it.
You know, it's awesome. That means that
Exile it.
We get to look at it too.
Mm-hmm. So that's the only one. It's literally. Oh wait, no, that's a wall.
Oh, you got that
That
card.
is a wall. I want to exile that one.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it all land after
And my
that?
cards.
Ooh. I'm looking at the very
land,
pleasant
sorcery.
art you have currently, sir.
Land,
Yeah.
wall.
Oh, look at that one.
However, because that
Naked
creature, that was a
That's
non-land card. If its mana value is 1 or less, which it was 1, I get to create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying.
Ooh, and you win the game.
I wish.
Well, okay. My turn.
I mean,
Yes.
there are some cards that can win first turn.
Yeah, it was
I
this
haven't,
wall
I haven't
right here.
seen it happen yet, but Mana Clash can do that. 1 red mana.
Tap 2.
You and target opponent flip a
Tormenting
coin.
Voice is additional.
Comes
cast
up
the
tails.
card.
Yeah.
You lose a life.
Discard a card. Draw 2 cards.
Repeat until it comes up both heads.
And
So theoretically,
your turn.
if nobody flips 2 heads, you could lose.
I remember the first time I played like a real game of Commander. I went to Dangerous Gentlemen in Longview,
I like them.
and I played, and this kid was there, and he played like
A
turn
scry 1.
2 or 3, played an infinite combo to create like 1 billion tokens. And then I was like, all right, man. Because, of course, I'm sitting there and I'm
Battle
like,
Horns, pass turn.
this is probably my second game of Commander
Ever.
ever. I'm playing a Crimson Vow freaking precon.
And the kid just
And yeah, he just went off. And
like, well, that was nice. Guess
so
I'll
then
be
I played
leaving
a
now.
Winter Orb on him. Okay, I'll play this.
Remind me what Winter Orb does.
You can't untap your lands. essentially.
Oh.
Or you can untap one land per
Ooh.
thing.
That's
Per turn.
pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'm
so that's
going to be
turn.
honest with you guys ahead of time. I did notice that there's some cards that are very powerful in specific situations. Like, for example,
Tap 3.
Magnetic Mountain.
Markov.
So I ordered a
Purifier.
bunch of them for cheap.
Lifelink at the beginning of your end
What's
step.
Mad
If you
Eye?
gain life this turn, you may pay
blue
2.
creatures
If you
don't
do,
untap?
Draw a card.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Go.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Blue has like some pretty fucking awful cards out
Well,
there.
no, it's like for Death Grip, I think it's called, or Life Grip. It's a black card, 2 mana, 2 black mana for an enchantment that stays in play forever.
Oh, that's
And then
pretty
it's, I think, tap 2 colorless
Bring
mana,
them out.
destroy
Your turn.
target green permanent.
Damn.
Right. It's only good if you're playing against green, but if you're playing against green, it's good.
Really good.
I'm going to play a global enchantment called War Cadence. I can tap Fireball mana, and creatures can't block unless their controller pays that much mana for each creature.
Very cool. Very cool.
Sorry, James.
That's okay.
Hope you get some mana.
I got mana. I'm fine. I'm just trying to stay
You
out.
remember his
guys-
hand?
But yeah, but
You guys
here's the
just-
thing, though, is if
you guys just worry about yourselves.
I
okay?
could tap 5 mana, and it means that for each creature, you have to pay 4 mana, or it can't block. Each creature.
Nice.
So, but it counts for me too. So, there's that.
Okay, I'll play this. That's interesting. Okay, I'll just tap 2 here. Play a Rampant Growth. Search
Can't
for
go
basic
wrong with a
land,
rampant growth.
And I will pass my turn.
Goes on the battlefield, right?
Tap.
Yeah.
Nice.
Draw.
What's nice about that type of mana ramp is it gets it out
Play a
of your
swamp.
deck, so you don't have to worry about drawing it later.
So you go.
Yeah. That's the idea.
Okay, I'll play a Mountain. I will tap 3 to play a Reckless Barbarian. I can tap sack it for 2 mana and a Minion of the Mighty. If I attack creatures such a greater, I can put a
Dragon card
dragon
from your hand
in my
onto
hand,
battlefield.
Your turn. Yeah.
You're welcome, Josh.
Yanamu.
Yeah. Yo, for like
Alexios.
I don't know,
Fast turn.
like
Alexios, hey.
a really long
5/5.
time, I didn't realize it was your move, and I just thought it said Yanamu. I was
Wait,
like, that's weird.
you're the one. You're the person that started that.
Yeah,
Oh,
because my
Rob
wife
has
was
told
like,
me that story twice, and he just referred to you as a friend.
Oh.
And even though I know you, he
Oh.
didn't go. It was Josh.
"What a nice guy."
I could do that.
Let's get this show started.
Toughness 4 or greater. Okay, that's kind of cool. I will tap 3 and play a Coffner's Urn. And try to remember that. And then I will swing this at you, Wolfgang.
Producer.
5/5 with trample.
Is Powerball 8:00?
Do you have to swing?
that point.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
help
do.
yourself.
You'll also get it as well.
You have to attack with him?
Must attack.
Yes.
Cannot attack me.
Oh, that's nice. I'll take the 5.
That is commander damage.
37 minutes.
Okay.
And then you get it, and he's a 6/6.
Oh yeah, I had a clock.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so
Whenever a
Wolfgang
creature
has
with toughness 4 or
taken.
greater is put into your
5
graveyard,
commander
you may remove
damage.
it from the game. At the end of turn, if 3 or more
Oh, that's
cards-
good.
So I draw. Yeah, sure, I'll play it. Scourged Barons, or Scorched Barons. When it enters tapped. I gain a life.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been tapping out of black
No.
or white. I'm gonna tap
Do you care if I play here?
3 to play
Yeah.
Vow of Duty. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has vigilance, and can't attack you or a planeswalker you control.
Fun.
It can't attack me now.
It can't attack me now.
Can attack
approve.
you?
It cannot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, this just got fun.
So wait, when it comes back to when it's just us two, it can't attack either of us.
Correct. If it survives that long, I assume
That's true.
somebody's gonna kill it before.
Probably.
then. It seems to be the motif of this commander.
I'll say
Is-
go.
Well, you have to
You
attack
have to
first.
swing with it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to swing. You know what? Just because you swung at me, I'll swing at you.
Okay, then I'll block it with this and return that.
4, 5, 6,
I
7,
drew a card.
8.
What's it say?
If this blocks any creatures, return each of those creatures to owner's hand at end of combat. So end of combat, return that to.
Okay.
So
4 damage gets through because of trample, right? It's a 0-4.
It's an 8.
yeah,
It's an 8.
cool.
I drew
Oh
'cause he said
no,
go,
my vow of
so-
duty goes away. What am I to do?
Yeah, you said duty.
I did.
My turn.
So
It goes
can
back
you
to your
choose
hand.
to? Yeah.
If I
but you
choose to
can
put it in
choose,
my
yeah.
hand,
if you would have put it in your hand,
Right, I'm
wouldn't
gonna
you been
go 'cause
able
you
to
said
pay the lesser
return earlier.
cost?
Yes.
oh
Okay.
well, all right.
Yeah. Tap 3. Tap that.
Please don't make me discard
I'm
it.
gonna bring him.
I
out.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm going to Wolfgang. I'm gonna swing at you with these two.
Why
Because
me?
I'm attacking with 6 or more creatures, greater power. I get to put another creature out tapped and attacking. So I got a 7/7, and I may have him enter the battlefield as a copy of another artifact or creature you control, except it is an artifact creature in addition to its other types, and its power and toughness are equal to Hulking Metamorphosis.
Cool. So I'm gonna block him with my 2/3
Kyle,
life
do you
link,
think
and I'm
this
gonna
has
block
to happen
him with
in the
my
same
1/1
turn?
flying creature.
Okay.
Or like, because I just did
So
that,
I
so I
gained
removed
2
it
life.
from the game.
Okay. And I'm going to have him actually
But is that as soon as it hits?
come in as a
3 or
copy
4?
of
It's at-
him. So
at the
except
end of the
it's an
turn.
artifact creature
So
in
if I
addition
lose
to
that
other
many
types, its power and toughness
creatures
are
in that
equal to
one turn.
his.
Mhm.
So
It's not
it's gonna
piling
be
up.
him. And
No,
since
it's-
he's tapped
If
and
3
attacking with
cards
another
have been
creature,
removed,
Yeah,
I get
so-
another creature.
If 5 turns from now the
creature
third one
can- hold
happens,
on.
Yes,
it's the
he
end
comes
of that
out
The
turn
power and
if
toughness.
that
Of
thing
him,
happens.
but I get
This
to produce
is
another creature.
part
I
of my
can
Number
use
one.
So once I
abilities.
get my third one, then they
Okay,
can come
so
back.
it's a copy of his ability, basically.
Yeah,
That's
which
it.
means I get to
So-
put another creature out tapped and attacking
for 1 damage.
for 1 damage. And okay, so
That's
no, that's not it because that dude. Okay, so
He
whenever
didn't deal damage to me.
oh, good. Combat damage to a player. Good. Your turn.
I blocked with a
Yeah, if any-
with a 1/1
yeah.
flying.
Okay.
So what you're saying is I definitely should play Alexios again.
Yes.
All right, Alexios, let's do it again.
Okay.
Oh.
I like it.
It's good.
Yeah.
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 I was like, no, it'd be really original if I made the same exact deck as I already have, but you know,
Red.
Okay, I will tap
It was actually Sam's
2 to
idea.
play that wall.
He read that card. It's like,
Okay.
you should make your same deck, but and have him as your commander. It's like that's a really good idea.
That I could pay. Okay, I think I could maybe do this.
I feel like
cost me
Wolfgang's
2.
regretting not attacking Josh.
No.
2.
I have other cards in my hand.
Okay.
He's summoning 6, so I can't tap him right away for an extra
Yeah.
mana.
Accurate.
But that's pretty cool. And then Wolfgang, you're gonna get 5.
Wolfgang?
Yeah? Why me?
I love that you say that, but
Because your deck is so good.
It is not.
well, you played whatever the hell card, and you were touching my cards. I don't like it.
You do that a lot.
Yeah,
I have to. It's what the card says.
yeah, but do it a little nicer.
Draw. Nice. Play your planes.
That's 10 commander damage, right?
He's
Yeah.
at 10, yeah.
Yes, I am. Oh yeah. 5.
I got you written down over here because there's 4 commanders.
Alrighty.
I'm regretting not having kept that fireball.
3. I'm gonna mortify your commander, sir.
Never mind, I'm not regretting it anymore.
Okay, here goes my commands though.
Yep, destroy target creature or enchantment. And I'll swing it. I can't swing at you.
You can't
Not yet.
yet.
I'll swing at you with Alexios.
Okay.
It's a 6/6.
Um,
Trample.
Then I will block. I mean, can I? How
You
would
can
that
dual
work? I
block
could
it.
multi-block,
Yeah.
and none of my things would die.
One would die.
Well,
Because it's 7 and this is 6. One of them would die.
yeah,
And I get to choose which one dies.
accurate.
Okay, then yeah, that's. I don't care if it dies. Yeah, kill one.
He dies.
Okay, and then because of this Coffner's Urn thing,
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes there.
Alright. I'm calling turn.
No. Oh, he's a 7/7 now.
He's a 7/7, sir.
I'll play a Mountain. Mountain.
Don't you get to swing him as well?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool.
That'd be 17 commander damage to me.
Tap 4. And play this. All dragon creatures I control get +3/+3.
Oh,
Nice. It'd be funny if he was a dragon.
he's a berserker.
He's a human. Yeah.
Yeah. Should I just keep with the trend and fuck Wolfgang?
Is it because I won both the minigame and the duel?
I forgot about that. Yeah. Let's hit Wolfgang.
Alright, well,
I'm
I
gonna-
gotta take all of it, so... how much
17
damage?
commander.
Yeah, so you
No,
got
it's
7.
it's 17 in
plus
total,
8 is 15 damage.
15?
Yeah. And your turn.
Like, I'm all the way down here below half. He's at 40.
Yeah.
He's at 36.
You kept talking about how great your deck was last turn.
Yeah.
I did
While
not.
you're being I never thought I would do this well.
Got a politic.
You got
Wolfgang.
politic. Yeah. Wear the
Fine.
face.
Fine, I'll politic.
I don't think you can do it.
Oh,
I say you. Oh, he's
Oh,
gonna do
well,
it right now.
Yeah, I think.
no. No.
I think Kyle
My politic
maybe
is
will
different.
kill you.
Probably.
I'm gonna play 2 mana.
If he doesn't, you do.
Mana makers.
Mana makers. That's a good
Yeah,
card.
mana makers.
I think you're right about those.
I have to
Just
attack.
kill me.
I'm still
Just kill me.
required to attack.
Just kill me. Please.
I'm sorry, Josh, but you
Dang
are
it.
pretty dangerous over there. So I'm gonna attack you with an 8/8.
I
Oh, wait,
tried,
hold on.
Josh.
I'm gonna tap 1 to put Thorak battle horns on him, and then I'm gonna attack you with an 8/8.
The
Trample
battle horns do.
cannot be blocked by more than 1 creature.
Oh, I have to block with 2?
No,
No,
you have
you
to
can
block with
only
1
block
or
with one.
less.
Oh, I thought you said one more. I am blocked with a 1/5.
So you're gonna take 3.
Isn't he 9?
He's an 8/8.
Oh, 8/8.
1, 2, 3.
Now he's a 9/9.
I know.
And it's James's turn. He's in the bathroom.
Probably gonna kill me.
He can kill you, but whether he will or not, that's for him to decide. I know what I would do in his situation, but
Kill me.
I know what I would do in his situation, but I'm not going to tell him what to do, and I'm not going to tell you or Josh what I would do either, because then you would know more about how my brain works and how I wish other people's brains worked.
Right? I'm gonna eat some salty, yummy fish.
We got saltines. Wolfgang, keep him busy.
Yeah.
What?
Talk to the viewers.
Yeah.
Where's this fish?
Hello, viewers. How's it going? Oh, I don't have to talk to him. He's back.
Your turn, sir.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Are you gonna kill me?
I don't know. Did he take any commander damage?
He's taken 3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? I don't want to be a smart ass and
Like, you just take a chunk out with your fingers and put it in your mouth?
Yeah, more or less. I just dumped it all on the plate.
Like that?
Yeah.
This is what I was thinking.
Ooh, yeah, I like where your brain's going.
Ooh, it smells so good. I love a good
Smells
smoky,
really good.
smoky
I
drink.
think I just had you this, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was eating it, I was like, it's kind of a little, it wasn't like sweet, it was missing just some spice.
Don't really need to.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Like
3,
sriracha.
4, 5, 6. So I'll probably just do that. And play these guys.
Nice.
Or no, I don't want to do that. Let me take that back. Sorry.
I
They're
like a
just
little
walls.
crunch.
I didn't spoil anything.
I like a little
They're
crunch.
all walls. I'm gonna bring out my commander.
Commanders on the
4.
field.
Green, white,
I like fish.
blue,
Me too. Good.
and then a colorless.
So, because it's
And
important to
then
hydrate,
I have,
Yeah.
I'm
and
gonna tap this guy
um,
and make a green mana, and then
they
I'm gonna
say that
tap
it's
these
less
2
upsetting to
to
sensitive
play
stomachs.
this guy, and then my commander triggers. I get to
I
draw a
bought some
card.
green powder multivitamin stuff. Tastes like dog shit.
Oh.
So I had to buy some protein powder. So I've been
What
doing
is this? A
green
9?
protein
A 9.
chocolate shakes.
Jesus.
Hey guys,
And it can
you
only
just
be
be
blocked by
blocked
one
by
I
creature.
completely forgot something, and I think we should just disregard it. But I'm really sorry. I forgot that this dealt damage to you last turn. When it deals damage to a player, everyone discards their hand and draws 7 cards.
I'm fine with that.
But
Oh, that would have been nice if Alexios was in your hand at that time.
It wasn't. That's why I was like, oh, I guess I got to play him right now.
I'm sorry.
Otherwise, I might not have. But
Completely forgot about that.
Okay, well, I think I just had this card in my hand when that.
and
I'm just-
I haven't drawn since
Yeah,
you
I'll
hit
just
me, so
yeah, we'll just act like
Just
that.
discard
so
that.
we're gonna do that now.
Oh, do you guys want to do that now, or just
Sure,
wait till
yeah.
it revolves around and if it happens?
But here's the deal: is if I kill him, you can only come after me. But then if I swing at you,
yeah.
I mean, I swing at you. It's a freaking 9 with trample,
becomes
and
a
then
10.
you could kill him.
That's true.
But I have to swing at you because, yeah. So I have to swing this. I'm gonna swing this guy
Okay.
at you. He's a 9.
9/9
With trample.
The commander.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's
And
a
then
thing.
you get him as a 10. And
Yep.
then hopefully you can figure out what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Tap.
Scheiße.
Draw.
Yep.
Okay.
For the record,
Yeah.
that's
I'm not
exa-
fucking around.
That's
Kyle.
exactly what I was thinking. Because if you killed him, that would
Planes.
only open him up to be able to kill you.
Yeah.
And that's, like he's the threat.
Well, no, Kyle.
Josh, that's a compliment.
you are
Thank you.
the threat with your Alexios swinging around.
Me, but
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just over here with nothing.
Spicing this up here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Gonti, Lord of Luxury. When he enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. Exile one of them face down, then put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. For as long as that card remains exiled, you may look at it and cast it, and I may spend mana as though it were mana the color I needed. So, Josh,
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the top 4 cards of your library, please.
Thanks for sharing that, Sam. That's tasty.
How much commander damage does Josh have?
11.
So you might want to target. It's too late now, but because he's gonna die more than likely.
Well, if he
Unless you can get rid of that.
Yeah.
Buddy.
But I thought this guy's like unblockable or something.
No, he can be locked by one creature.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just has trample.
But
Right?
I'm dead either way, so might as well go after his cards.
Well, you should have went after Kyle's cards because Josh is also Alexios danger.
Danger zone.
Yeah. I'll exile that one. These go in the bottom. I'll let you put them on the bottom. I'm then going to tap 1 mana to cast it.
Thanks.
Nice.
And then, unfortunately, I have to swing, and I'm going to swing at you.
How did I know
What?
you were gonna screw that up? How did I know?
I'm trying to
Wolfgang?
keep the commander damage even. And I'm all the way at 17, so...
Yeah, but you screwed up that entire thing, Wolfgang. I'll tap this guy.
I have
I will
to
put this-
respectfully disagree with your choices.
I will put Gamonzo and each creature it's blocking on top of their owner's libraries. Then player shuffles their library.
We're definitely not doing that.
Has to.
No, if it changes,
You can choose
if it
to
changes
put it in your
space, I can
command
put
zone,
it in
but
my
It was a
do
command.
10-10. How much did you block it with?
Yeah, well, I'm tapping it, and it's
Oh.
putting the...
So, in response to
Each
me
creature-
declaring my attack.
So I don't know if any damage happens,
Nope.
don't think so.
Damage does not happen.
but I have to put that on top and then shuffle my deck.
Now, just curious, when did this come into play?
Last...
Then you
it
can't.
The
wouldn't. It would
turn-
still have summoning sickness unless it was 2 turns.
You played it on your
I think
previous turn.
yeah, so it's probably-
So, still 10 commander damage.
Why? I can't block it?
You can block it.
You can block it with
You
that.
should probably. I mean,
Yeah.
Or
I
that.
can't
I'll-
speak for you.
I'll
But
block it.
so
I'll
you
take
No,
take
I'll
it.
just take 10.
You'll take 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, I was nice and didn't swing at you.
Yeah,
Did you get another token?
So
Still gonna die.
that's what I'm saying, Wolfgang, is you should have...
My
I
turn?
gave you the
Yeah.
opportunity to
Yeah.
swing
Do
over
anything
there
else.
Yep.
and kill
Interesting.
him.
That I'm gonna be honest. That kind of stuff is what makes me go like,
Ooh,
Yeah.
do I?
That's what I like about Magic, though. Is like, oh, that's... Okay, I can't do this, because then I'll have that.
Where's that horn?
oh yeah, that's still on there.
Okay. Anything
Josh
interesting on the
gets to
field?
make a decision.
Oh, I'm stupid. I should have blocked with that. This would have triggered, and then these come back out.
I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna play this dude. Dragon Tempest. Whenever a creature flying enters the battlefield under your control, it gains haste. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons you control.
Nice.
I already played a mana. I'm going to swing at you, Wolfgang. Oh, sorry, you guys. Yeah. Wolfgang, I'm gonna swing at you with him and him. I have power 6 or greater attacking, so I get to put a card from my hand onto the graveyard. It's a
Onto the
dragon. It comes in with 3 plus.
Captain attacking as well.
Yep, and since it is, well, what happens first? Is it a 5/5 that deals 5 damage, or is it an 8/8 that deals 8 damage?
What's giving you the +3/+3?
The one, that guy, this guy.
This guy. So
I control it. It doesn't say enter.
yeah. So if they're in your hand, they have +3/+3
Okay.
technically. So
Kyle, I'm gonna deal. Is this the bullshit?
It's an enchantment,
This
so
is
you can
like-
do all the damage you want to it.
Oh, that's an enchantment. Sorry. I'm gonna do 8 damage to your wall.
which wall?
His
That
0,
wall. That
5.
wall. That wall.
The 5/3/5.
3/5. It's not a wall, but it's my commander, so...
I'm gonna do 5 damage to that one.
But
I'm gonna
couldn't
do.
that trigger that?
Like block him with him.
Creature with toughness...
Yeah, how much
it
commander
does.
damage do you have?
But does
I'm
that
dead,
trigger
but
now?
he dies too.
Here, help me out with that. I
Death
don't know if that
touch.
triggers on my turn
That's fine.
or...
I'm happy with
End
that.
of turn.
I
Any
know.
turn. So it'd be at the end of his turn.
Okay,
that
so sack
goes
this,
into your
and then all
graveyard.
these
And
guys come
whenever
back
he
out.
enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each creature with flying your opponent's control. Tap
I
those
didn't
It'd be at
creatures.
the end of his
creature with
turn,
Flying.
yeah.
Any of your creatures have flying? He's tapped
Okay.
and has 1 damage dealt to
What
him.
about having vigilance still tapped?
Yeah.
Still taps.
Okay.
And this is still dead.
It's dead?
Whatever was out over there is dead until he's finished.
Okay. And this
at
dies
the end of
because
turn.
he blocked with a
Okay.
I
death
blocked
touch.
your big guy with Death Touch.
Yeah, so he's...
Does Trample go through
Yep.
with Death Touch? That's what I thought. So I'm dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had this Coffiner's Urn thing,
Mm-hmm.
where
So at the
when
end
a
of your
creature
turn-
died,
Oh, and sorry, 8 damage goes to you, and the 8 damage from his power went to your guy.
So you attacked me with that guy?
Yeah.
Commander.
Yeah,
you already,
he's
you already
your
killed
commander.
him.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I just want to clarify because when he comes in, he deals damage,
Yeah.
and then
so
the actual attacking damage went to you.
so that what we were talking about is you kill that at the end of your turn, it procs this urn, which brings those 3 creatures back.
Oh, cool.
So now it's my turn, and he's got those
And
creatures.
the
back.
flying tapping trigger that's
Yeah.
still in effect.
But we didn't do
Yeah,
the
yeah, it's just
discard and
this.
draw thing, right?
No, I didn't attack. With him.
No, he just killed me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay. I won 2 of the 3. 2 of the 3 games I've played. That's all I care about.
One was a mini game.
It still counts, does it not?
You guessed a color.
I didn't guess a card. He said the name.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I will pay 3 to put Shiny Impetus on
Shiny impotence.
this guy. It gets +2/+2 and is goaded, which means it must attack and it cannot attack me.
So he's a 10/10.
So he's a 10/10 and has to attack someone other than me.
Duly noted. Sorry,
Which
Jared.
leaves me with
Is it flying?
4
It is.
It's
mana.
fine.
Is it trample?
No.
No.
Just flying and the whole discard thing if it deals damage.
I mean, technically, you can make it to where he can't block him, unless he pays mana. Because you have that
yeah.
global enchantment out.
Oh yeah, I do. Thanks. I forgot about that. So, but I'm gonna wait on the global enchantment. We're gonna tap 2 and put sluggishness on him. He can no longer block. And then I will pass turn.
Okay. Alright, I'll just tap a green. I will play Wall of Vines. And then... Oh, it actually cost me 1 less to cast.
But it's 1 colorless less.
Yeah, so
You still have to pay the colored mana.
Oh, and a Defender entered, so I get to draw a card. And then I will play a land for turn. And then... I'm gonna pass turn.
Play a mountain. Okay. Well, dang. Okay. I'll tap 5 to play my planeswalker.
your commander.
My commander, that word. Thank you. I will shoot 3, 4, 5. Oh, thank you. And yeah, I guess I'll these 2 at you, Kyle, and this one at you, James. So a 10/10 flying and a 5/5 and an 8/8 coming at you.
Then I will
Eight.
tap this, and then
No.
Or do you have a reason to yet? No.
I'm gonna tap this for the 10/10 you're swinging at me, and this is put Gamazo and each creature it's blocking on top of their owner's library. Then those players shuffle their libraries.
Okay, so it's only blocking 1 creature, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's not
blocking
blocking,
10,
it's
10, and
removing
that-
it.
That
It's
goes
putting
onto
it on
your
top of your thing.
library.
And then you get to shuffle your
and then
library.
shuffle.
Oh.
And you said you're attacking me with this guy?
So yeah, a 10/10 or 8/8 and a 5/5.
Oh, you're attacking me with both.
Yeah.
One's
So I take
flying.
13.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no creatures out.
Your turn. I don't draw, do I? Or
No.
do- oh.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna tap
I
this
didn't
and
exactly
sack
wanna
it to
lose my
gain
hand,
3
so-
life. And hold on. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I do have the city's blessing. Okay, so yeah. Draw a card.
What is City's Blessing?
It's just a thing.
You
it's
have
like
to have 10 more permanent.
just it says if I control 10, I get the blessing, and if I have the blessing, I can do that thing. There's other things that can give you the blessing,
Yeah.
or if you could take the blessing.
The blessing.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana.
7.
Alexios. Go. Your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't.
Can you kill this?
Horn.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to equip that. Sorry, thank you.
That's why I'm
so.
like, you have 7.
I just got 1 blocker.
Okay.
It's a 5/5.
Mm-hmm.
5/5, and it has to swing at you.
Good deal.
Then that's what I'll do is I will swing him at you, and then Kyle, I'm gonna hit you for 3.
You're going to attack me for 3?
Vigilance. God, you don't have anything up. Maybe I could 7, 10.
Don't forget, he.
I can do
attack.
10 damage to him if you'd like to kill him. And
He
then
can
I
attack
would
too.
like
and I
to kill
could-
Kyle, yeah.
Okay.
He can attack too. He just can't
hold
block.
on.
He just
If
can't
we're
block.
if we're gonna have a cross conversation here, you got 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
15.
15, 18,
23.
22, 20,
23. And he blocks.
22.
I got 2 blockers.
And he has 2 blockers. So he can block.
If you attack me and
Alexios
kill
with
me,
one.
he's gonna kill you next turn.
Yeah, but well, that is true.
But
If you
don't
attack
kill
him,
If we don't
the
kill
thing
Kyle,
is,
he's
you
gonna
have
win.
to come back at me. I have
Yeah, you have a chance to beat me. Kyle's definitely gonna win if we don't kill him.
no. I don't think that's true because this thing is not usable in a one-on-one.
Yeah, it is.
No, it disappears when he
he-
goes away.
If
I
he,
can hit him with
if
it.
he goes away, yeah. That's what I was saying is.
Well, if Josh goes away, then this goading
That can
becomes,
attack
I
him.
can attack him.
Mhm.
So that actually
But-
makes it easier for me.
Does it?
yes.
Don't you have higher commander damage than him?
Yes.
Yes, but I could block.
commander damage at?
He's at 14, you're at 11, he's at 0.
Yeah,
Because you all
he's
were
only gonna have
focused
to
on
hit
me
you.
for some reason.
By the time he gets back to you, it gets back 1 revolution. He's gonna have 5 commander damage, and he's gonna hit you once, and you'll be gone. So
Yeah, I think I'm in trouble either way, especially after a full swing.
yeah,
So
I'd
it's
say
really,
just swing with the creature you have to swing with.
yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll do what I originally said. So 5
I already took it.
trample, and then Kyle 3 vigilance, and then you get that, and I have to deal with that.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So awesome.
You take 3, Kyle.
I already
did.
did.
You did? I thought you were at.
What's up, Tom?
He was at 19. You didn't minus your health.
I did when he first said I'm gonna take 3.
I think it's both.
I believe you if you said you did it.
I thought I did, but
To be honest, I don't think I ever took a shower in it once.
hey,
Yeah, but
I don't know who that is, but see if they want to be on the podcast.
Do you want to be on a podcast? Yeah, I'm on a podcast right now.
Yes, Joe Rogan. Ever heard of it?
What you do if you won $1 million? If you won the lottery, then at the end of it you scratch a lottery ticket. He doesn't care. Sounds like consent to me.
It sounds
based
like
off of every
consent to me.
relationship I've had. I'm sorry. I hope none of my students listen to this.
No. they don't.
What I believe it's
just
propane
me.
and or electricity. Yeah.
Look, actual comments on there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Yeah, we both.
Who's
'cause
how's
we
it
use the
going?
heater. Propane heater.
Everybody always says that in Magic, and it's not really a question. that
Who's
can be
what?
answered. Who's winning?
Yeah.
Well, right now, according to health, you're winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
According to the health.
according
If
to
I
health
had to,
and-
if I had to call
No,
this
no, I
game
never
right
got the
now and
Jenner-
who's
Jenner
winning,
started.
I would say Josh.
No. I didn't really have a need to.
Oh, you want me to tell him what it is? It's Goblin Bombardment. He can sacrifice a creature and
Okay.
deal 1 damage to any target.
Well, I'm gonna go, but you have a wonderful night.
Oh, is he playing that card?
Yeah,
right
he's playing Goblin Bombardment.
now? Okay.
Okay.
You're
So,
playing Goblin Bombardment.
bomb boodman.
So what is that? When a creature enters, we all.
No,
I
he-
can just sack a creature whenever I want
And
that
deal
deals
one
1
damage.
damage to any target.
Okay.
Think of it this way: put a goblin in a catapult.
Yeah.
I'm
Wherever
gonna
it lands, it
tap
lands.
3, tap him, bring him out. Who should I make him become a copy of?
I assume that's not a non-creature spell. I just went.
He doesn't know because he just goes away. It wouldn't do anything.
At the beginning of each player's upkeep, attacks each combat able and cannot be sacrificed.
Oh, I'm gonna make a copy of him.
Is it legendary?
It is. Oh wait, no. He just gets his abilities. It doesn't be.
Yeah, it just
copy
gets the
of an
abilities.
artifact or Oh wait, no. Enters the battlefield as a copy of an artifact or creature you control. So he does become a copy.
Yeah, but you
that
can't have
creature
2
is
legendary
legendary.
copies.
Exactly. I'm gonna choose to keep this one.
That one can't
So-
be sacrificed.
I'm not gonna sacrifice it. Right now, I choose for him to be a copy of him.
Right.
So-
and you have to sacrifice because you can't have a copy. He's not sacrificable.
Does he get sacrificed or does he just dissolve?
I'm pretty sure that's how
You
it
just
works.
Your
Choose.
copy?
Oh no, you just have to choose a copy to
Yeah,
get rid
there
of.
can only be one.
Does it get sacrificed
existing.
or does it just go away?
Wow, this phone's at 2%. This phone sucks. It's also like.
Okay,
15
so
years
let's consider
Would you
this
Google it for
before-
me?
The judge.
So we
yeah,
know
that's what
all
I'm
the
doing right
answers
now.
before I do it.
The
Yeah.
judge.
Yeah, does
In Magic the Gathering, the legend rule applies.
do you sacrifice
If
it?
you gain control of a secondary, you're ready to control. You must choose one to keep and put the other in your graveyard. It doesn't say sacrifice.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that. What's the source on that?
AI. Google AI. Would you prefer me to go to
Alright, so-
MTG Wiki?
Yes. Because that'll actually cite the actual rule.
Legendary is a card super type, any permanent.
It's going to
with
give you a
legendary
lot of.
supertype.
Scroll all the way down. You'll see it in a purple box. It'll give you the actual rule. Might be pink. Might be red. But it's.
It
not.
just says it's normally irrelevant on permanents. See Rule 205.4.
It should immediately cite 205.4. If it's. Unless they decided to design this one.
Any instant or sorcerer spell with the super type legendary is subject to casting restrictions. A player can't cast a legendary instant or sorcery spell unless that player controls a legendary creature or legendary planeswalker.
But this says it can't be sacrificed.
It doesn't mean sacrifice. Like, if 2 comes out, if the rule is that you just have to get rid of one, and it
Yeah,
doesn't say
but
sacrifice one,
I've never heard the.
But
in
are you
the
making
rules?
a
It
copy?
be
Is
called.
that becoming the copy of it?
Yes.
but it goes
Okay,
away. at
so
the end of
you're-
turn. If you copy a legendary creature, MTG.
But that's your that card is becoming the copy of it, correct?
Yes.
So then you would have
I don't
two
sacrifice.
of those
Legend
existing.
rule.
Yeah,
So then you
I
have
just
to
couldn't
sack
sacrifice
one.
Well, it's not the word. The verbiage isn't sacrifice. It's just you have to get rid of one.
According to AI. So what's the actual rule say?
Ah,
I think
a
they-
state-based action that causes a player who controls 2 or more legendary permanents with the same name to put all but one into the owner's graveyard.
Okay, so that doesn't use the word sacrifice, so
Yep.
fine, I'll
Took me
take
a
it back.
second.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
So I'm going to swing at you with. Oh, but I can no longer sacrifice him, so I can't deal
And
damage.
it doesn't have haste.
Oh, he does have haste because of him.
Yeah.
It gains haste. Sacrifice it.
otherwise-
Oh! Ha ha! Fuck y'all.
Oh, he got rid of it!
No. But I didn't.
It can't be
can't be
sacrificed, so he's
sacrificed.
now
Oh.
there forever.
He just has less counters. This is funny.
That is a sly little contraption you got there.
Interesting. I gotta put some legendary creatures in here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I got 7. Do you have 4?
I have nothing.
He has
so
no creatures.
But
So-
you have a profound amount of tackers, apparently.
they
Because you
can
have your
all-
commander.
yeah.
defenders.
Okay, so he is a shapeshifter. Therefore, he is a dragon.
Yes.
Whenever
he's
a
a
dragon
10,
enters
10
the battlefield under
trample.
control, deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons control. I'm going to get rid of your commander.
How many dragons do you control? 1, 2,
1, 2,
3.
3.
3 damage.
Yeah.
Does not kill
that
his
doesn't
commander?
kill my
Oh,
five.
okay. You have anything that has 3 damage?
Yeah, I got
Deals X damage.
a couple walls here.
That wall. And that
Okay.
one.
Yes.
You got 26. Okay, so I don't think I'll be able to kill you. Shit.
You could
Okay,
kill
so-
Kyle. That'd be great.
Yeah, but you're just gonna kill me.
10-10 trample?
Just 10-10.
Trample.
No, it's 10-10 trample.
Oh, he is a 10-10 trample. Okay,
Who
so
has
I'll...
a 10-10 trample?
He has a 10-10 trample.
Yeah,
And it
so
gets
then-
bigger every turn.
That's interesting.
Found a loophole.
Okay, so I'll swing at... So that's a 8
I really wish I could have
18.
put that on him.
plus 5... 5, that's 23. That won't kill you. And you'll just block anyways. Yeah. You have flyers?
I have 1.
You have 1.
No, I have 2.
You have 2.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to swing at Kyle
Of course.
for 18.
I die.
Okay, we discard our hands, draw 7 cards. Wait.
No, that one's not
Oh,
out.
no, that
Never
one
mind.
got away. Sorry.
That one's not out
Yeah. Okay.
yet.
And he
He goes over to him.
you.
No, Kyle's
Interesting.
dead. And now you're going to have a
So you have to deal with
10-10 trample coming at you.
That is
No.
wild how that
No.
works.
Because it doesn't say if able. It says it can't.
Wait. Can I see that card one
Period.
more time? Does it say till the end of turn?
Which card?
That one.
Attacks each combat if
No,
able.
I'm talking about my card.
Oh.
It's not goaded. It's
Alright, you
just
may have-
can't do it.
Copy
You can't attack him with that 10-10.
And
Why?
okay.
Because it just
power
can't
and
each
happen.
combat
toughness
if
are
able
equal.
can't be sacrificed and can't attack its owner.
Period.
It's just
Period.
So because it doesn't say go.
Because it has the comma before and can't attack its owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
not.
And that's
it
not
can't
till the end of
attack.
turn. It just has
But,
the abilities
but
of whatever
it's
I
not.
said.
It's not an 11/11 for you because you don't have that enchantment.
Yeah, or yeah, it's just
So
a
it's-
7/7.
It's just an 8/8
It's
for
like
you.
that.
Or it's 7/7. No. Well, no, it's just a 7/7.
Shapeshifter, correct?
Yes.
It still
Yeah.
gets the plus
So is
one
this
plus one
a-
counter on.
It gets wall.
From what?
Is this a defender that...
No,
Becomes wall.
it
So
does
it's a
not get
wall.
defender.
It does not get defender, no.
I think walls automatically get
Nope.
defender.
Not all walls have
Pretty sure
defender.
you just won.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you won because he can't attack with that creature.
Yeah, but he's got a shit ton of attack power he can hit me with.
4, 5, 6, 7,
11,
11,
14,
14,
19.
19.
Oh, I might.
And you can block 3.
And then you're gonna have an even stronger Alexios copy.
Yeah.
All right, I do need to look. It wouldn't have been enough to win.
I
Still
will
gotta work
just
on this deck.
Pass my turn and probably die to this thing, right?
Yep,
Okay.
So now it gets that +3, +3.
right,
Oh,
and
well,
it gets
plus-
And
2 of
another
these.
plus, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it's a +5.
Oh, actually, can I
That
take
works.
that back?
Yeah,
And
what do you wanna do?
something? I want to.
Yeah.
I just missed a trigger, so I'm gonna take 2 on this. Do
Yeah.
I control that creature?
Yes,
You do.
Okay,
Yes,
so
You
I'm
don't
gonna
own it,
take-
but you control
and
it.
it can't be sacrificed, but it
But it
can
can
be
be
exiled.
exiled.
So I'm
And
gonna
if it's
exile that.
exiled, it can't be brought back with his commander.
Mm-hmm.
So I will exile it,
Such a good
and then
game.
do you have flying up?
I don't.
He did.
oh, no, but it's
no,
tapped.
he does not. Yeah.
It's tapped.
Then I will just hit you for 3 in the
No
air.
offense, Josh,
Commander.
because this should be taken as a commander, but come on, James, you can do it.
Oh, that's a compliment.
I might need
just your Alexios is sticking out.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
embarrassing.
I was gonna say you just damaged your card.
Damn, okay.
He's
I ain't
okay.
getting there either.
He's okay.
This deck actually did work better than I intended it to.
Josh, good call with the salmon.
Good call with the salmon.
Good call with the salmon.
Good deal. Okay, so sure, I'll do this. I'm gonna play an instant.
Okay, I'm gonna tap
He's gonna
2 to
counter.
negate that.
Non-negate.
It was you win the game.
Oh well.
It was I win the
I
game.
mean, if you don't, oh yeah. No, I'm just kidding. It's just whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, copy it.
Okay, so then the next one you're gonna play is probably gonna be nasty that you would have.
Is that a Rune Chanter's Pike?
Repeated reverberation.
What's underneath that?
Oh, underneath.
Okay, what else you got? I got no
yes,
cards
it
in my
is.
hand, so
That's an expensive card.
This is why is this expensive?
No,
This
Rune
one,
Chanter's
Rune
Pike.
Chanter's
That's a
Pike.
good card.
That's an expensive card.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got one too.
Interesting. Okay, so I will. Does your commander do anything at this point for them being defenders? Like that's
they
extra
can attack. So if I block, they can do
damage.
They
Yeah.
deal damage using their second number.
Good. Gain control of target creature until the end of turn. Oh yeah, actually yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm doing that. Gain control of target creature until the end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until the end of turn. If you control a wolf or werewolf, scry 2. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to. It's a dragon, so he gets
It
+3.
is a dragon.
It is an elder dragon.
Okay, I'm
Rough,
gonna
James. Rough.
swing at you for a 6/6 and 8/8
6'9",
6/8
6'8". Sorry.
and a 8/8 and a 5/5.
Well, wait.
Then I'm going to sacrifice your creature.
Well,
with
do you,
Gobble
wait,
One.
hold on.
damage to
you. Oh, yeah.
Let him
Yeah,
declare
sorry.
some blockers, one step
Yeah.
at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry.
So my commander,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will block him with my reach thing and die. It's a 0/3. It doesn't have trample.
The
correct?
8/8 is a flying as well.
The 8/8 is flying.
Yes.
How much is my commander doing?
6/8. Yeah, 6/8.
6/8. So then
But
I
it
would
is
block
still
the
technically
8.
commander damage.
I would block the 8 then.
Okay.
Okay. So
And
wait,
then
wait.
The next thing
6
I have
commander
is
damage.
6.
Huh?
6 commander damage.
So,
Oh, so you're at
hold
total.
on. Let's
What
just
else do I have?
let's
What
iron
else
this
do I
out
have?
real quick. So
Yeah.
you're switching to
I'm
block
blocking the 8.
the 8/8.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then what is this thing coming at me?
That
5/5.
is a 5/5 on the ground.
Okay, well, I'm going to block it with Wall of Tears, and that is going to go back into your hand. If Wall of Tears blocks any creatures, return each of those creatures to owner's hand at the end of combat.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I take 6.
6 more commander damage, putting you at a total of 20.
No, because it's
No,
different
that's not
commanders,
different
so
damage
it doesn't
So
stack.
it's still only 6 commander.
from my own commander.
Oh, that's rough.
Wait,
it
how did you
12?
get 12? Did you get attacked by your commander before?
Do 6 and then you're doing a 6.
No,
No, it's just one
Just
attack.
6. It's
So
just 6.
then I'm gonna sacrifice it, and I'm gonna do 1 damage to you
And
directly.
that does not count
yeah.
as commander damage.
So here you go. And then at my end step, I'm gonna tap my last 2 and play Reckless Barbarian. And say go.
But remember, fear Alexios.
And actually, I didn't even have
Right?
to tap 2.
And they ganged up on me.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Right? Well, it's your fault for that. You should have killed Josh.
Yeah.
Well, he hit me twice, and he
Oh.
hit me twice. And then
That-
I was basically dead already.
There's a
Right,
battlefield
but here's
under
the
your
thing
control.
is, where are you now?
Oh no. There's battlefield under your enters the battlefield. I was
Yeah.
thinking about that. Oh, sorry.
We can theory craft
hey,
this all you want.
Dragon.
I just drew a
Oh,
land.
yeah, a
so
dragon
I'm
just came
gonna-
in, so-
I'm just gonna
Hold on.
scoop because
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I drew a land and I
Yeah.
can bring my commander
Okay.
out, but I don't have anything
Yeah.
to stop anything.
Yeah.
And I'm top decking, so
So Josh wins the lottery ticket, which
That's fine. I got the one I wanted.
let me
I want the lottery.
I wanted
let me
this.
pull out this thing and see if the battery died.
Good
Probably.
game, you guys.
yep.
I did sleep it.
Didn't
so
have
maybe
any.
we're still.
I needed some better
If it
action.
shows the Windows symbol, it's booting up, right?
Thinking.
Oh, it's thinking.
It's
Can I
conking.
have the blue plug that you
I
handed
just
me
got all
earlier?
the boring cards every time I played this.
Thank you.
thing.
Yeah, of course.
Just out of curiosity. 1, 2,
I needed some
3.
enchantments that would have.
I
juiced up
always
my
like to know what
toughness.
came up next when I lose.
And then I have
7.
flying.
Oh no, this is a whole new.
Do you want the
deck
sleeve back,
hand.
sir?
No.
Whole new game hand.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, so let me pull up the lottery tickets. Oh yeah, it's booster pack opening time.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Sweet.
So open them bad boys up. Where's mine?
Ah, sweet. I got an art card.
Oh, I left a card
Oh,
out
it's
of
the
my
crown
deck.
art card.
I think they all come with an art card. I
not
could be wrong.
not all the time.
I think most of these packs have.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Yeah,
Some dude getting decapitated.
Well, that's a cool art card. It's kind of Celtic-y.
What's the big pull on this? What's the chase card?
Whatever
idea.
Caitlin got the first one she opened. Was this not the one that you got the most expensive card, like first pack?
It wasn't the most expensive
Oh.
card. It's like second most expensive.
Oh, what was that?
Somewhere, I think Besiege Chimera.
Oh, does it do something like crazy?
Ooh, that's
I
fun.
can't remember off the top of my head. Let me look it up.
Oh, that's a gross.
Wolf Caller's Howl. Enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, put X 2/2 wolf green wolf creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is the number of opponents with 4 or more cards in their hand. That would go good in a deck that has a lot of everybody draws more cards.
I got Reckless Fortress. It's a land. It taps for plains or swamp.
Do you have your phone available?
Restless becomes a
No, it's
1/4
up there.
white black nightmare creature token to land turn, and it's still a land.
Ooh,
Whenever it
I
attacks,
got a
defending
good
player
one.
loses
I bet
2.
you it's valuable.
And
What's it called?
Grave Pact.
Not
Oh.
valuable.
That's a
Are
good
you
card.
sure?
That's a
Because
really
I'm
good
pretty
card.
sure
I
it's,
have 4 of them in a deck.
maybe I'm thinking of something else, but
I want to
Yeah.
say
whenever
they're like
a creature you control
$3.
dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. How much?
$3.
3? Oh, I
Pretty
feel
sure.
like
Unless
it was
unless
more
it
than
went
that.
up in price. Because I have those in my vampire deck.
I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of Breeding Pit, the
This
opposite.
is a good card to play against Josh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I have it? Just kidding.
No, when this enters the battlefield,
Seto
exile
Kaiba.
target creature card
What
from a
does this
graveyard.
look like?
Oh.
You can tap it.
It's,
It's full
sacrifice
art,
it,
purple.
and exile
Showcase.
each opponent's graveyard.
So that's going in your side deck
That's
whenever
going.
we play.
That's just going. Yeah, side deck, and then Josh is playing.
Oh,
See?
let's get tossed out there.
It's $20.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, sweet. Then
For-
they
yeah,
went
this
up
is a
in
$20
price.
card.
I've got 2 of those in my vampire deck.
Nice.
So they definitely went up in price.
Oh, that's a cool one. These have a lot of rat cards.
Yeah, that's why I liked this deck for you.
Oh, I guess I have that rat deck.
Backed, I was like, oh yeah, don't you have a rat deck? This might be a good box to get for you.
Yeah.
I got a nasty little black card, but
Wow, I got.
how can you tell if what's rare and mythic? I don't even.
Oh, really? So
Those
you
are
see how
common.
it's black?
That's common. That's
Well,
that's
he's
uncommon.
wondering how
That
you
doesn't
can
answer
tell.
That's
my
rare.
question.
Okay, so
You
you
just need Wolfgang to tell you for the rest of your
Hey,
life
the
instead of
yellow.
learning.
Hey,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So black is common, silver is uncommon, gold is rare, and red is mythic. But that's only on the newer cards. Once you get past like 7th edition and older, it's not gonna show you that.
It's got a different
So it's silver, but it's
full art.
So that it's full art silver, but that symbol is the
kinda
set
cool.
symbol.
Yeah.
So this is a different set
Oh.
than that one.
Bramble familiar.
So
Well, this is a good little curate card here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed with
Enchanted
this
creature
pack.
gets -2/-2
Yeah,
at the
some of
beginning
them
of
are really
upkeep
impressive.
of enchanted creature's controller. That player loses
I got
2
one of
life.
the more done ones.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, little black action.
Like
I'm not
the
a
fact
huge
that
fan
I
of
drew
scry.
a $20
I just don't
card
give a
I
shit
never-
about
and
scry.
a $5
Oh, this is a
card
cool
in
card,
one
but-
pack is
I
impressive.
still
give
don't
you
get to
scry.
draw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're really good.
I like
decks.
Surveil,
Like,
if
Well,
anything.
Mm.
No,
Yeah, that's a good
Surveil
one.
is worse than Scry.
No, because you can put it into your graveyard. So if you're playing out of
Scry
your
is put it
graveyard-
on top or bottom.
I got bad.
Yeah.
Bad,
So that's
bad
why
polls.
Surveil, if you're playing a graveyard deck, is
Oh,
better.
if you're playing a graveyard deck, yeah.
Yeah.
I got bad.
Did you look at
polls.
the value of these?
$1 million.
Nothing special.
Were-Fox Bodyguard. Flash. When Were-Fox Bodyguard enters the battlefield, exile up to one target non-Fox creature until Were-Fox Bodyguard leaves the battlefield. That's pretty good.
Oh.
Oh, here's a potential commander. Legendary creature. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Once per turn, you may cast an instant or sorcery from the top of your library. It's a wizard.
Oh, damn.
I got a goblin.
Yo,
You know what's
Wizardary.
really good with that?
Potential commander there.
You remember that Lucky Clover one I had? It's artifact. It says whenever you cast an adventure, instant, or sorcery, copy it.
Nice.
So if you play that, oh man, that'd be crazy. Just copy, and you did like a burn deck with it or something. That'd be dope. You cast an adventure, sorcerer. You may copy.
Thank you,
may
Kyle.
choose-
I like
oh,
this. This is a good set.
Well, we
Damn.
still gotta check the Powerball tickets.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's a
yeah.
creature though.
That's
Okay.
awesome. But it's
behind you,
stacks.
if that's what
Yeah,
you're looking
it'll
for.
stack.
That stacks.
Behind
In the tall one.
Oh, hold up. I gotta
Is
get
that
some
not
more
where
of
you
that.
kept it?
No.
Did you keep it between the fridge and the counter?
Yeah.
That was like the second
Yeah,
second idea.
What?
Oh, I have pounds of that.
Did Josh not open his?
He's got another one.
My uncle was a commercial fisherman.
I had two.
Years.
You had two.
Yeah, I had two.
Josh, did you open yours?
Did you open yours?
Oh, it is. I see. He
He put the
it's
cards
just
back
really, really camouflage. Okay. So,
Okay, I got
did you open all yours?
Yeah, I opened all of them.
All right. So when he gets back,
Nothing
we will
of
find out
note
if any
in
of us
mine,
are millionaires.
Sadly.
Until then, so Wolfgang,
Yeah.
other than here, is there anything you'd like to be known for? Like,
I don't want to be known for anything.
well, like, because I put on the description, I put Josh from First Step MMA, and I'm going to put James from Farmers, because maybe somebody will listen to this and be like, I need insurance. But what about you? Like, do you want me to just say
Nothing.
from here?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, from here.
From Kath Lamont.
Well, I meant Frivolous Dreams.
Oh yeah.
That's
that
Kath
works, too.
Lamette, by the way.
I thought it was Kath
Kath Lamette.
Lamette
Yeah, my
until
first
I got
movie.
here, and then people kept saying, no, it's Kath Lamette.
Yeah.
Or Kath, yeah.
Same thing happened to me.
Kath Lamette.
They're
And
like-
it's like,
Yeah, you sound
I
like
had
an
to
idiot.
consciously-
Sound like an idiot. Don't say that.
I had to consciously
Well,
tell myself there's a lamb
You can put
in
me
it.
down as port commissioner instead of farmers.
Is that, are you really
I
a port
actually, if you
commissioner?
could do that, it'd be better.
I could do that.
Like it matters, but
Are you really the port commissioner?
yeah, I'm 1 of 3. Port 1.
Do you get like a number?
Do I get paid? Is that what you're asking?
No, you said number 1?
I believe it's port 1. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I could put it
It's
in there.
essentially the marina down there. That's our port. but the title sounds a lot more serious than it really is. Because if you were a port commissioner, like if you're a port commissioner in Kalama, that actually has a port that has,
Traffic?
trains. Well, it has railroad and boat traffic coming in, and it's like actually what a port does. Then
It's like the air traffic control, but
yeah, kind of, sort
Of
of.
the
But
sea.
we're a small town port, and we're not really
yeah,
doing the porting thing.
yeah. But it's a
But
great
it's
title.
a marina. Yeah, it's just a title, but they just needed someone that lives in. You have to live in the city limits. So essentially, when I bought that house, they were like, "Hey, we need someone." And I was like, "Sure." I don't know what I'm.
Look
We
good
don't
on your
really
resume.
do a whole lot, but we do vote, on
So really
things
good.
of yay or nay on
Enjoy all of them.
things. But a lot of the
No.
stuff is like, oh, we're gonna repave the parking lot, and
Oh.
so us three have to say yay
You're
or
a
nay on
commissioner.
that. So
Yeah.
usually I'm pretty. It's tax money, it's improvements, it's usually grants really that. So it's not really tax money. It's just like,
good
oh, the
Those are the only
state is
thing
going
I
to
like
give us
that I got out of
$400,000.
Is that for
You're
the
kind of
marina?
behind the mic,
Huh?
so
That's for the marina, right?
Yeah, the
So
port.
the
port.
Because we're working with the marina right now for the,
Yeah, yeah,
the,
and I
the fish sign.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been I all the blueprints on that.
Yeah.
I'm the one that scaled them up.
Well, I'm the one that sent him back with like, oh, we like this, we like this.
Good deal.
Yeah, port commissioner.
look
Very
at that.
serious.
Getting stuff done. FrivolousDreams.com.
That's right.
Yep. Let's
Um,
hear it.
Let's check these Powerball numbers. Are
want it.
anyone here a millionaire?
Let's see.
All right, we got January. Oh wait, 8th? No, we want the 11th. What's
Yeah,
going
we
on
want
here?
The 11.
Let's look at the right ones. Here we go. Okay. 3.
Oh,
You paying attention over there?
I already looked at the number.
Oh, you cheater.
oh, spoilers.
3, 6, 32, 37, 65, Powerball 4.
Hold on.
I got 65.
That
I got-
doesn't get you anything.
I got 6.
Gets me $2.
Okay, so wait, can you say it again?
3,
Okay, slow down because I'm stupid.
3, 6.
So I got a 6.
No.
I think it
32.
has to be in the spot.
Oh, it has to be in the spot.
No,
Oh.
it's just you
Yeah, that's
have
what
to
I thought.
get 3 of a kind or better.
32.
Or a Powerball. 3, 6, 32, 37, 65, Powerball 4.
Okay, I got 6.
Okay, that's not enough. You have to get 3 normals or a Powerball.
Oh,
So nothing?
Nada.
That's expected.
Not today.
I won
All
$4.
right, so remember to check out Frivolous.
How do you win $2? Because
If you
it
get the
says
Powerball.
your odds are 24.
I think the minimum win is $4.
24.9 million? Or
No,
billion. 'Cause
no,
the way
it's
your odds are
it's
1 in 24.
statistically speaking, 1 out of every 25 tickets will
You
win.
win $2.
$4.
$4.
$4, I think is the minimum. But okay, so we got Josh
That's still
from First
doesn't
Step
seem right.
MMA,
Yep.
Wolfgang from here.
Yep.
We got James Sorenson, Port Commissioner
That's
number
right.
1,
Port 1.
Port 1.
Go.
Yep.
Aluminum
Best port.
Salute
Don't-
Marina,
Fuck
baby.
port 2. They
Don't
suck.
forget to check out frivolousdreams.com for all of the episodes that nobody's listening to.
Not
For
yet.
now.
And
For now.
James,
Rome wasn't built in a day.
get us out of here.
Everybody have a great night. It was a pleasure to play with most of you.
Hey!
What was your favorite part? When we all gamed up on Wolfgang?
That was fun.
That was fun.
No, it was good. It's always fun to play Magic and see
Yeah.
different stuff. And
Yeah. It is, and it's just strategic that
yeah,
it's cool.
I just usually this deck can. I always say
I was
this
like,
deck
shut the
can,
fuck up.
This deck can fuck
I'm
hard,
being patient.
but it did not. It did not fuck hard.